Peace and love, everybody. Thank you for joining us one more time. This is Trio Dios coming at you one more again. We here with the goddess, the empress herself, Yasini. We have the neighborhood etymologist in the building. The god himself is joining us. And you know who I am. I am your brother Taz from the Taz Show, from Operation Wake the Fuck Up. And we're here to introduce you a good one. But before we even get into anything, ladies first, can we have the Empress please just tell everybody who you are, where they could find you, and all the juicy details?
Absolutely. Yasini is in the motherfucking house. And if you want to find me on YouTube, look for Yasini in the house. If you want to find me on Facebook, look for Denise Grant, which is AKA Yasini in the house. I'm not playing. And I'm here with my kings, the Task Show and D Calico. And with those two and me, we make the fucking Dios. Trios, Dios, Trio, Dios. Peace. Because Tasco land, Calico land, Yasini land. We're in the motherfucking house.
We appreciate you, Empress. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. And it's glad to see you back. You know, we've missed you for the last couple of days or whatever. So it's always good to have you have you back. Now, brother Calico, the neighborhood etymologist. Could you let everybody know where they could find you at?
Hell no, no, I'm just hey, I'm just I'm just messing around. But y'all already know. If you don't know, then hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. It's Trio Dios. That's all you need to know.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you for joining us, brother. And I actually didn't have, so I'm gonna make a banner real quick. If you give me a quick, right there. Uh, Add banner. So we coming at you guys today's Trio Dio styles with natural versus hybrid. All right, natural versus hybrid. All right, we're gonna talk about a lot of things, but before we do that, there was I don't well. Let me pull up a thing real quick. Uh, transplanted. I want to have uh an article for you guys just so we could so we could share some insight, all right. um be sure you guys to like, share, subscribe, comment. We appreciate you guys. We got Tribe Ties in the building, as always. The usual suspect, Music Land HQ82, the god himself is in the building. Yeah, and we also got brother Calico in the keeping watch on the comment section on YouTube. We appreciate him for that. But we're gonna go with this trio deals, natural versus hybrid. Now, before we get into anything, I want to make sure that it's very well aware that I'm gonna read the disclaimer real quick. It's a copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Um, allowance is made for fair use of purpose such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or purposes use tips the balance in favor of their fair use. All right. So we're just providing you guys with our take of some information. We're not gonna get too much. This a previous presentation that I've made before, and we're just gonna touch base on some of the aspects because we have a specific thing that brought us to this subject today. Uh, don't forget to go check out our YouTube channels. All right, you can find me under the Taz Show, Brother Calico under the Calico, Yasini in the house. She also has her own website, her own business. You can check her out at Yasini University. Make sure that you do that. All right. Check me out on Facebook under Tasmaniac Wolf. And you can follow me on Instagram, Twitter as well. And as you know, as you all know, you can find us under Trio Dios as well. Um, with that said, if I could share um this real quick because this is what brought us to the subject, all right? How a pig heart was transplanted into a human for the first time. All right. Now I don't know if people were aware of it, but there was a transplant that was made where a heart was grown inside a pig and a baby pig, and the heart grew and everything. Once it got to a certain size, it was transplanted into a human. All right. And again, I want to, I don't want to stress, over stress it, but I want to make sure that is well aware that, that we are using the Fair Use Act on this. There is nothing that we are providing that we're trying to monetize or nothing like that. So we just giving out that disclaimer, for anything that, might be seen in the channel or whatever. But I'm gonna mute the thing because I don't want the thing, but it shows you, what they actually did in the procedure that just happened. Like this literally just happened, like no more than maybe 3 days ago, 4 days ago. That's the gentleman right there. Is the first. He looked like a pig, but he was the first person to acquire a heart from a pig, which was like, whoa. And if you guys remember, let me go to here real quick. Um, and here, if you guys remember, and I want you guys to go check out the channel. If you guys check out my channel, if you guys have a chance. But in this video right here, uh 2 years ago, organ donation exposed. Go check out that thing. I go deep, very deep into the whole aspect of using pigs' hearts in people. I've been talked about this a long, long time ago. But anyways, it just became a reality. 2 days ago, I spoke about it 2 years ago, and that brought about a conversation between us, in which, let me stop sharing screen, in which we were questioning the the natural state of different things like cats, dogs, cows, and all these other animals. So that's where we come from, the whole natural versus hybrid. All right. So uh, I've been Tribe Ty said, I've been waiting for this one. Take notes, family, peace and love. Says the God is Yasini. Uh, um, Music Land always showing us some love. Michael Phoenix is in the house. He's giving peace to everybody, peace to the family. We give peace right back to you, brother. But with that said, that brought us to this concept. So the question is, and maybe we could ask the community what they think. When you think of a dog, a cat, let's start there. Dogs and cats. When you think of a dog and a cat, do you think of a naturally born animal, or do you think of a natural animal, or do you think of a hybrid animal? Brother Calico, you wanna kick it off?
You already know I'm gonna let Sister Yasini cat, join on in. I ain't heard from him in a while.
Yeah. And so if he won't, I will.
Get him.
Listen, listen, Linda. What we think God made, a lot of times man made. Like we don't think as of hybrid or animals as hybrids. We don't think of the weather as harp or cern or shit that man fucking made. A lot of shit has been going on that we just don't want to believe. But I promise you, when you do your research on it, you're going to find out that a dog has been made out of 400 different species. Like that's man. Like gene splicing. Dogs are
I'm gonna count
part,
one, two, three, and
partly.
start calling out your family members. One, two, three.
Really?
I say, I say,
Hold
I
on,
say,
hold on, hold on.
I say, I say.
Okay, listen. Dogs are made in the lab. Pigs are made in the lab. Cats in the lab. Now let's we'll get into what labs, but they're not made by nature. They're not um, um, African natural beings, species, or animals. They're not. They're fucking made in the lab. They're gene spliced. They have some part of human in them. This is why you can communicate so well with your dog and with your cat. What you're eating, what you think is the pig, what you think is the cow, is all made in the lab. They're not God made animals. They're not. And prove me wrong. Come on, right now, dig up your shit and come back and tell us, oh, yeah, a cow is um, a motherfucking natural animal. I promise you, they're not. And they've never been. We've been thinking that God made everything in this universe. No, He did it. He made some things, and as a creator, if you believe in the creator, if you believe in gods, if you believe in deities or whatever, dogs are not human. Dogs do have some human DNA. Monkeys have human DNA. Cats have human DNA. Here's where you get your
Or is it
blood
the other
test.
way around?
Yeah, come on, brother. Let's go.
I'm just saying, like, or do we have their DNA? Because you're saying they have
Yeah.
human DNA.
Hey, exactly. Exactly. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't
when
really
you're
think there
dealing
is
with
a such thing.
it doesn't, but however, if you're dealing with the rhesus monkey and the Rh negative factor or the fact that Rh negative is rhesus monkey's
Nah,
negative or positive.
RH positive, RH positive.
Right, but Rh still Rh is still gonna be Rh is still gonna stand for rhesus monkey. No matter whether it's positive or negative, it's gonna stand for a monkey gene. Your dog is not fucking natural. It didn't originate in Africa or no other place as a human form. I mean, as a natural form, like
Right,
us.
that's a natural
If you
form.
look at if you look at us, you're gonna find all the elements of nature, or on the periodic table of elements.
What
You're gonna
what
find
does
all
that
of that in us. In
what does
us.
that make? Does that make us a mutt?
No, it doesn't. And I'm
What do
not
you mean?
saying
Does it
that it
make us a
does.
mutt? What
I'm
do you
not
mean by
saying
It,
that
that?
it
it
does.
sounds
I'm
like a
saying,
mutt because if a dog had all
well,
of that,
yeah,
you would call that dog a mutt.
you would. If you mix a shepherd with or whatever, that dog is going to be a mutt. And what they're gonna call in the human form is a mulatto. Mulatto. You're gonna be mixed. So does that mean hey, if you mix a white with a black, you're gonna be mulatto. You're not gonna be necessarily white or black unless you just want to call yourself that. All we're saying now is that the human species that we thought were
I think that's the difference.
natural, yeah,
I think that's the difference between humans and animals. That
yes,
we all, when it comes to humans, we all fall under the human species. But when it comes to animals, there is different a variety of, you find
Well, no, we're all under the animal kingdom.
right,
We are
right.
according to whose motherfucking classifications though, not
I
ours.
mean, you look, sister. You just said that animals have our DNA, and I'm saying that it's both. It's
I'm
vice
saying
versa.
I'm saying they have our DNA because they've been spliced. They've been
No,
spliced.
no, no, no. We have their DNA. It's the same. It's like we all have the same DNA. It's like saying, and it is not really like that. Everybody doesn't have that, but there some people actually have plant DNA. Some people do
Yeah,
have
Yeah.
pig
I've heard,
DNA.
I've
And
heard of
and we
that.
don't we don't have
I've heard of
listen,
people
I don't
having
have a
plant
problem with
DNA.
any of that. What I'm saying is the dog is not here by nature. It didn't arrive
It.
through
I
nature.
told you. I'm gonna tell the people. I mean, it ain't. It's just the fact that a dog is the wolf. That's been domesticated.
Yes.
That's all it is.
Right, but
Genes,
that
That
that,
doesn't.
that
genes,
that's where we were
that's
where
gene
we were
splicing.
getting to. That can you
That's
can
not
you
gene splicing.
Right.
can
We
you
That's
talking about
define
domesticated.
splicing
can
genes.
you
There's
define
no science behind it.
can you define domestication?
There is science behind
Yeah,
gene splicing.
Right, but
yeah,
hold on, Sister Denise. Let him define. I
yeah.
need to
See,
understand
see,
exactly.
domus means home. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like we'll say, like family, but that just means familiar. You
right,
know, but the word is more so, your domus or your domus, like we it's almost like saying domicile. So
right,
so
right,
that's all it is. You are
right.
domiciling with these animals
But
because
wait,
an animal wouldn't have a neighborhood. He wouldn't have a pen or a barn or none of that. A
so
animal gonna go from the west coast to the east coast.
right, but so are you suggesting that domestication, meaning by putting an animal inside of your house and
In
keeping him
certain
there,
situations, yeah, when
he
you change
will.
their surroundings.
Right. Well, okay. Well, hold on. So, are you suggesting that if you change the surroundings of an animal, that he will change so drastically as the comparison of a wolf and a dog? Because I mean, the comparison of a wolf and a dog is like triple the size, like double the
No,
weight. The
no,
muscle structure is like
no, no,
completely.
bro. No, it's like saying you you got this young coyote, this young wolf, or whatever,
Uh huh.
and you no longer let it be a wild animal. You
Okay.
fed him scraps from your table.
Okay.
You
But
this animal is missing a lot of things.
Hold
Like
on, hold on,
but
hold
animals
on.
need.
how did it get to
Hey,
being
what's
a
this?
dog though?
What's this? A wolf needs his adrenochrome. You
Right.
hear me?
Okay.
So if he ain't getting that, he's not really a wolf.
But how did he get to the dog?
Hello,
How
hello,
did
Hmm?
how
hello,
did he get to the dog part?
hello.
By not getting his adrenochrome, by
And did
not getting by not getting his fill of that flesh.
Taz,
so
Taz.
how
Right
come this
now.
isn't happening to
Hello,
the
hello.
animal? Yes.
Google right now. Dogs was made in 400 different kinds of
Right.
dogs
But
in a lab. In
before I
the
do that,
lab,
before I do that, I want to understand his stance on what domestication is, because by his standards, every animal that has been in a zoo, locked up and taken away, should have been changed by now. They should have been
How?
that
How they
lion.
not?
That lion
No,
should have
they in
been changed
prison.
into a
That's
cat.
no, that's not. That's worse. No, that's prison. That's prison. So
no,
that's not
Right, but
even
you're
like
no,
it.
changing his surrounding though.
no.
So
No,
what determines? So when
bro.
you're nice to them, they'll change. But when you're not nice to them and you
We're
cage
not
them,
saying
they
nothing about nice. I'm talking about the diet and everything. And the fact it's just like I say, a whale. You can't keep a whale inside of a pool, no matter how big you think that pool is. It's not big
But is that
No,
whale gonna turn into a dolphin?
he's gonna turn. He's gonna get no.
If you keep it
He's
in
never
a
gonna become a whale. He's never gonna get full size. He's gonna start to be a dwarf of a whale. He's never gonna grow,
right,
and
and
his
how
kids
long
are
is
gonna
that
be
gonna
his
take?
kids are gonna be even smaller.
How long is that gonna take? How long is that process gonna take? Because
Bro, you're not
because
hearing. Bro, it's just like saying how long does it take to get fully
Listen,
grown? Because it would never get fully grown. And doing that, it would never grow. It would never become
Taz.
fully
so
grown.
how did the dog come about then?
Domestication.
Which me okay, so let
No,
me put it more, let me put it
not
more
not
bluntly
not
then, because
domestication.
he don't want to say
Yeah.
it. Hold on,
Watch
sis.
this.
Hold
Watch
on,
this.
sis. He don't want to
Watch
say
this.
it, so I'm gonna say it for him. So
That's why I told you, Taz.
by
Taz, you can
domestication, you're
watch all of
saying
this shit.
that
You
they
can
grabbed
watch
the
this.
wolf,
You can watch
and
this.
they grabbed the wolf, they put him inside a house, and then they went and grabbed the fox and put that fox in the house, and they allowed them to mate,
Twice, which
something
means
that does not happen in
You
in
don't allow
nature.
nature.
animals to
In
mate.
nature.
Animals just mate.
No,
They don't ask for no
No,
permission.
no, they don't. They don't.
a fox is not a fox is not gonna go look to get fucked by
And
Look,
a dog is not
look,
mating with
you
a
don't
cat.
come on,
And a
Taz,
dog
Taz,
is not
stop that.
mating with a
Stop
no.
that,
cat.
Taz. Taz, you know what the hell it means to be in heat. When an
Right.
animal is in heat, I don't want to hear nothing you just said.
So you're
Test,
saying that so you're saying
test.
that that
Hey.
go ahead, sisters.
Test.
Yes, he,
Squash all of this by just Googling, are dogs GMO hybrid?
right, but it
Made
is
in
No,
the
a
that's
lab.
no, that's easy. I'm telling you that they are domesticated. So when I'm saying
right.
domesticated a lot of times includes incest, huh? Because these animals are not going to be able to be very, they're not going to have a
We
variation of
don't
genes.
care if the incest or not. They were gene
No,
spliced and
no,
created
no, no. I'm telling you,
by man, by
domesticated.
man,
Domesticating is
created by
not no.
man. Taz,
Domesticating is not.
do your job and hit that Google. Are
Look,
are all dogs are all dogs made domesticated or otherwise, human or otherwise, in the hell fuck lab? Are they made in the lab? Yes,
Right.
they
Google ain't
are.
gonna tell you that.
All
Yeah,
of them.
Google's gonna tell
400,
you that they were
400.
domesticated.
No, 400 different species of dogs were made in the fucking lab, and that's your
Right.
dog that
Google
you
is
have
not
right
gonna tell
now.
you that. Google's gonna tell you they were
Google
domesticated.
is gonna tell you that. Try it.
Okay. What do you want me to
They
type?
are all dogs made in the lab. They are gonna tell you. Are dogs made in the lab? Yeah.
Why do you think Google gonna tell you something like that?
I mean, if it does, I mean, we're about to find
It
out.
is gonna tell you that. I've looked this up already. Dogs are made in the lab. They're not fucking humans. I mean,
It says,
they're not fucking
in fact,
they're not
it
fucking
says,
yeah.
hold on, sis. It says, in fact, the majority of dogs bred and sold for experimentation are beagles, which are considered ideal because of their docile, human trusting personality. In other words,
Mhm.
the very traits that have made them such loving and loyal companions to humans are the ones that humans exploit to best manipulate them in labs.
Boom.
No, watch this.
That's all I'm saying. All
The
dogs. There's
dog
400
Canis.
different breeds. There's
Watch
400
this.
different breeds of dogs. They're all made in the lab.
Look.
All of them.
The dog Canis familiaris is a descendant of the gray wolf, Canis lupus. In other words, dogs as we know them are domesticated wolves. All modern dogs are descendants of wolves, though this domestication may have happened twice, producing groups of dogs descended from two unique
Producing.
common
Producing is your operative
ancestors.
word. Producing is your operative word.
What?
Not nature,
What
producing.
brother Calico? What did they domesticate to get a pit bull?
Exactly. Yeah.
What
I
the
don't
hell they
know.
domesticated to get a pit bull?
Yeah, what animal did they domesticate to get a pit bull?
Bro, I don't know how they goddamn made
Fast.
nothing.
Let's
What
Google
you
this.
mean?
Are all dogs hybrids? Fuck that made in the lab that shit. Are all dogs hybrids? Are dogs hybrids? Are they hybrids? meaning not nature, not
Right, they're
nature.
not gonna tell you it's
If
hybrid.
if they
Yes,
come
they
from
are. Yes,
wolves,
they
that mean
are.
they
Yes, they
natural.
are. Boom.
No, no, because people are domesticated. Don't you know that?
Hybrid dogs, often called designer dog breeds, are the result of controlled crossbreeding between two purebred dogs in relationship to so-called designer dogs. It describes the offspring of two purebred dogs in different breeds. Hybrid dogs are technically mixed breed dogs. So is
Right. So we're
in
talking
different.
about dogs. So scroll down because we're talking about dogs. We're not talking about mixed breed or none of that. Go down to our dogs, our all dogs hybrid. Look, go down to our dogs hybrids. Hybrids
Of
meaning made.
what? But
Boom.
hey, look,
Boom.
look, but look, sister, y'all seen it.
Right.
When you say hybrid, that means there's two things or more mixed
No.
together. What are
When
the
Yes,
I'm
two
saying
things
hybrid,
that you put together?
you put
no.
a
You got
When
to be
I'm
fox.
saying
putting two
hybrid,
things
listen,
together
listen,
to make a
listen. I'm
hybrid.
saying no.
You
I'm
put a
saying no.
fox
I'm
and
saying
and you
listen.
use a
I'm
fox
saying
and a
when
wolf.
I'm saying hybrid, I'm
That's what
saying
she's saying.
man-made. Man-made.
Right,
When
But you're
I'm
not
saying
listening.
hybrid, I'm saying man-made. I'm not doing all of that other shit. I'm saying
right.
Do
man-made.
watch this. Watch
Gene
this.
Splice.
Sister,
Gene
name.
Splice man-made.
Watch this, sister. Sister, name.
Biology, biology, microbiology is what I'm talking.
Hey,
The
sister,
splice.
name just something simple. We don't need no microbiology. What I'm saying is,
We can use
name
dogs.
a fruit. Watch this,
All dogs are
sister.
hybrid of
Sister,
four
you don't
other
want to answer my
individuals.
question. You don't want to answer my question.
I do.
You got to first hear me. All I'm
Yes.
asking you is name a fruit or a vegetable that is a hybrid, so we can get the understanding. We're talking about all hybrid and natural things. We're not just talking about
Okay.
dogs.
Okay.
So I'm saying name.
Okay. Broccoli. Broccoli is hybrid.
So what does it come from? It has to come from two different things,
Right.
at least two things. Because when
Yes.
you say like a carrot, like let's say a carrot is it's a hybrid.
Right. A
A
Yes.
carrot is
carrot
a hybrid.
a carrot comes from the Queen Anne's lace and a and a yam, a sweet potato.
Okay. So I see where this is going. So let me just say this.
That's a
Things
hybrid.
that we think no, I see where
Right.
this is
A
going.
hybrid dog
Let
comes
me
from a wolf.
pass.
She mean
Let me break
she
this
mean
down to
GMO.
what I'm
She
saying.
mean GMO.
No, what I mean is not made by nature, not made in nature.
Look,
Nature did not make
that's a
that.
lot of things, but that could be GMO
It is
too.
a lot of things, and it's all bad. It's all fucking
No, no,
GMO,
no, because
genetically
we all eat
modified.
pineapple. We all eat pineapple, and we know
We
it's a
do.
hybrid. What do
But
you mean?
what did Dr. Sabi tell you about pineapples and
But we
motherfucking
all eat pineapple
cauliflower
is the point though.
and
One, two, three. All three
cauliflower?
DOs eat pineapple.
Right. But it
Yeah,
doesn't change the fact that the pineapple is a hybrid, though.
it
Exactly.
does.
So no, that
See,
changed the fact that you
no.
can't say certain
Here's
things you're saying right now unless you're okay
here's
with
what
hybrid.
Calico here's what Calico don't
Right.
get
But
about
You
what a
got to be
hybrid is.
okay with it.
Listen,
being
here's
okay
what
with
Calico
something and
hey,
something being right, being okay with something
listen,
and something being
listen.
right are
Let
two
me say
different things.
this. Come on.
What is
Let me
wrong
say this.
with it?
When it's hybrid, it doesn't assimilate with your cells. Cells, CELL
Look,
S,
look,
cells.
look.
So when it
I don't
don't
believe that.
assimilate with your cells,
I
it's
don't
not.
believe it.
It's not it. You don't believe it?
Heck, no, that's word. Those are words. But I can't feel. I don't feel that, and like when I eat it. I
Okay,
don't feel what
this
you're
is why
saying.
I'm trying to break it down to you, Calico, because
No,
I see where
no.
you're at.
I'm saying when I
I see
eat
where
the
you're at.
food, when I eat broccoli, I don't feel what you're saying.
That's cool. But what I'm saying is, what
No,
Dr.
if I eat
Sebi
garlic,
is
like I tell
that
you, garlic
the
is a
reason,
brain poison.
no,
Like garlic
the
is
reason
a brain
why,
toxin.
the,
Hey, what's this?
the
Hey,
reason why,
when I say
the
garlic is a
reason
brain
why,
toxin,
the
yeah, you
reason
don't want
why
to
we
hear this. You
can't,
don't want that.
the,
You don't want it.
Okay, hold on, hold on. Let's listen to the sister Raquel Rowe. Yo, one at a time. Damn, Gina. Can we get some stability? Everybody's muted. I'm the only one that's able to talk right now. Well, brother Calico's just not speaking, but but Sister Yasini, can we bring it down like 10 notches and both all of us just one at a time without speaking over the I can't hear you, sis, because you're muted. Hold on.
I know because you muted me.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. So
I said why. I said why.
to the
I said why.
audience,
I only
could
want to make
have
one point. I only want to make one point. When Dr. Sabi said the reason why we're sick all the hell fuck time is because the foods that we eat don't assimilate with our cells.
Right.
Okay,
Okay.
so here's why they don't assimilate with our cells, because they're not natural to the fucking earth.
Cool.
So
Correct.
the GMO hybrid that shit that they made in the lab is for them and not us. So
I
Look,
was
when we
I
eat
look,
was
our
hybrid.
following
health,
you. I was following you, sis, until that last sentence you said.
Exactly. Because you trying to connect hybrid and GMO a little too much.
Right. Yeah. No. Because I mean, just because it's not is for them and not for us, we can't say that we're not using it. I mean, I can't. I know a carrot is not for me, and that and it's a GMO,
okay,
but
and
I
Taz,
still eat that motherfucker
and,
though.
and, and Taz, and Taz, I see even you don't get it. What I just said. Listen,
Okay. So go ahead, break it.
certain things. Listen, electric foods assimilate with us because we're electric. We're
Yes.
all the nutrients of the earth. We're the
Right.
carbon. We're the copper.
Yes.
We're the
I
everything. We're the
confirm.
melanin of the earth. And then when we eat shit that's dead, that's dead cells, hybrid cells, GMO, fucking shit. That's why we're sick. Get it? That's why we're sick. Because the foods that we eat should assimilate with our cells. The foods that we eat don't assimilate with our cells because they're GMO and hybrid.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
argue that. I'm gonna mute my mic myself. And
Right.
y'all,
No, I get that part. Now, my thing is, as far as hybrid, as far as when I say hybrid, I mean something that was mixed between one I don't want to say one species, but one kind of animal and another kind of animal. For example, a dog. One of the mixtures that they utilized for a dog, in my point of view, was a wolf and a fox. That was one of them. That was one of the ones that they utilized because we got to remember one thing: the Caucasian's problem was he wanted to control everything. He wanted to dominate nature, but he couldn't. So the next best thing was he had to create something that he was able to
what do you mean
subdue.
he couldn't? What do you mean he couldn't?
Huh?
What do you mean he couldn't?
What I mean by he couldn't is that when he came in front of a fucking wolf, this motherfucker was 6 times his size, 4 times his size. So him trying to get this wolf to bow down to him was never gonna happen. Never. He had to kill him. He had to literally kill him. So and he wanted that domination, but he was never gonna acquire it from a wolf. So he knew that he had to create a new version
Um,
of what he wanted to dominate. So he created the big animal and with those big traits, which was the wolf,
Task,
and mixed
task,
it with a fox.
task.
Yes.
I'm surprised at you.
Surprised at what?
You should know already that um, gene splicing, RNA, DNA splicing
Hmm.
has been going on for the longest time. If you Google um, hybrid animals, hybrid animals, and go through that hell fuck list that they've got of mixing the zebra with the donkey, the this. Come on now, listen.
Right. But
This has
that's right
been
now,
going
though.
on.
That's
We,
been
we can't
happening right
act
now.
like we can't act like. Listen, all dogs, all hell fuck dogs are hybrid.
Yes.
None of them ever existed in human nature. In
I,
nature, period. They
I'm
never
not gonna
fucking existed in nature. If you want to call a wolf now a dog, listen. There's 400 different breeds that we know of that they've created. If you look at all those 400 breeds, they're all made through gene splicing in the lab. In the fucking lab. That's a fucking fact. And do your fucking Google Pinky whatever and show them. Show them.
right.
Listen, right like no, right there what she said. What is the Chihuahua mixed with? Get your Google on and show them two fucking hybrid motherfuckers domesticated, whatever. Show them what the Chihuahua is mixed with, and show them that it's hybrid, dog. Come
Right.
on, do
Now
that, do that.
the that right now with the Chihuahua, I will have.
Y'all ain't done.
Huh?
No, do your Google. We are done. Do your Google. What the Chihuahua is mixed with. Like my guy or whoever the Bay is who said that. Show them what is the Chihuahua mixed with, because they're not even hiding this shit. They're not fucking hiding this shit. They're not. It's all Googleable. Googleable.
I mean,
Googleable.
I don't know how to. Well, it says while many historians believe the Chihuahua is a descendant of the Tachichi, others believe it's a cross between the Tachichi and a small hairless dog known as the
Okay,
Chinese Crested.
task, task. As a researchologist, anytime they say and they believed it to be, and they, those words are letting you know that they're not giving you truth. Believed to be,
No,
believed to be
sister,
by
y'all seen
who,
it. Sister, y'all seen it.
sir?
If you got a litter of dogs and you get the runt and you want the runt, you get the runt, the smallest of them all. None of that dog's keep babies will be a giant. They will all be small. And then you can get the runt of that dog's litter and do the same thing to the next litter and get the smaller. It's called selective breeding when they do that. When they selectively breed, it's like the Yakub theory, but put on dogs and everything. It's not just about making everybody dark or light
Task,
skinned.
don't mute my
It
mic.
could be about making
Gene
it could be about
Splice,
making people
Gene
tall
Splice,
or short or skinny or fat.
Gene
Like
Splice,
just
Gene Splice,
never mind.
Gene Splicing,
I was
Gene
just trying to.
Splicing.
I definitely let y'all get y'all words out. I was just trying to,
No,
speak that.
task, do your job. Gene splicing.
Ah, what the
This is
fuck?
what these dogs are. Do the 400 different breeds of dogs. You're gonna see that they're all made in the lab. Like that. Just stop it with this. Stop it.
Right, but the okay,
Super easy to look up. This is super
I'm with
easy
you,
to
sis.
Google.
I'm with you, sis. But I'm gonna have to question this because I mean, since you still want to push it, then okay,
Yeah.
so all dogs were made in a lab. Check. I got
Every
that.
hell
Now
one
tell
of
me,
them
tell me,
domesticated
the
dogs are all
dog.
made in the lab.
Listen. The dog goes back more than 3-4 thousand years. What
True
lab
that.
was
True
there
that.
around
True
at
that.
that time? What lab was there 4,000 years ago?
The same lab that Yakub was on, and whether you believe that or not.
I don't subscribe to the Yakub story.
Okay, so don't subscribe to the Yakub, but subscribe to the fact that they've been figuring out ways to splice DNA, RNA,
That I
and
believe,
they've
yeah.
been doing it
That I'm with.
ever since. No, they've been doing it ever since. And the reason why I know this, maybe to the degree that I did, is because I took a microbiology class and understand how they can splice genes to make other, like, what do you think AI is going to come from? You think they're just fucking technology AI? No, they're splicing fucking genes. They're splicing fucking neurons. They're splicing every motherfucking thing. You think like the weather is just what it is? No, they're cloud seeding. They've been doing things that we believe that God can only do, but it turns out no. Man has been doing shit all the fucking long, which is the reason why I wanted this topic to let you fucking know that man is doing a lot of shit that we think only God can do. No, all dogs are fucking made in all dogs are hybrid. All dogs, all cats are hybrid, all pigs are hybrid, all cows are hybrid. Nature did not make them. They did not come up on this earth with nature. We are nature.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Where you
All
lose me
right.
is the
Prove
No,
me
whole.
no,
wrong.
no, no, no,
Prove me
no. She
wrong.
just said we are nature and we
We
made
are.
those things. How can you say we are nature and we made those things? That mean they were made by nature.
No, 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 no,
Yeah,
no. Listen
yeah,
to me, bro. No, no,
yeah.
no. No, no, no. No,
Come
no,
on
no.
now.
Listen, we are nature, and what we are is what everybody on this planet needs. We've got gold in our shit. We've got melanin like they can't even under fucking stand. We've got carbon like they don't fucking get, and they've been using us to do all of these things. Listen, if you believe that you can go out of space, guess what they would need? Melanin. Where are they getting the melanin from? Because they're not making it in a lab. They can't make synthetic melanin. They're using us. They're splicing us. They're doing all kinds of shit with us. And I'm surprised you guys ain't up on this.
No, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about as far as we ain't up on it, but
Listen, here's
I
what
know
I'm
about
talking. Let me, no, no,
gene.
no, no. Let me say specifically then what I mean about you not being up on it. Listen, um, the reason why they kill us in the streets every day, we're the trafficked, we're the most trafficked motherfuckers, is because in our skin, in our melanin, in our pineal gland, in our motherfucking brain, neurons, and everything, we've got the stuff. We've got the God particle. The God particle has been spliced by man to make other fucking shit. And that's why our life is not valuable because we don't understand that we're worth a million, a trillion fucking dollars just in our skin alone. We're not even talking about the fact that our pineal gland is flickering. We're not even talking about the fact that what's in us is their use. If we're looking at these old vampire fucking shit where they eating blood, they're not just want any blood, they want our blood. Where's all the blood banks set up at in the motherfucking hood? Why? Because we have gold in our shit. We're conductors. We conduct shit. We motherfucking electronic. We everything. We're on your motherfucking Elon Musk. You need us to go out of space to Mars or wherever the fuck you're going. They need us. Everything is in us. We have the God particle. Now, what I'm saying is everything that's not natural in nature like us is motherfucking made in a goddamn lab. Y'all can take it from there. I said, this is what I mean. I said, surely you get what I'm saying. We are gold. We are golden. We are conductors. We are melanin. We are, pineal. We everything that we don't know that we are, which is why we get killed like a motherfucker, disrespected all over the world because we have the God particle. Stop it with all of that bullshit. All of that bullshit is not nature. When I'm saying not nature, meaning not natural, not organic. I'm saying my skin has every hell fuck mineral on this planet in my skin, in
So
my
so
organs,
so
in
hey,
my
so
brain.
sister, you telling me something with organs is not organic. But you know what I'm saying? These
No,
animals got organs,
yes
but
they do.
they're not
Yes they
organic,
do.
huh?
So
They're
that's
not
where they
organic.
come from. No, you're on the right track now. Thank you, Calico.
No, no.
Thank
What?
you.
How can they
The
have
pig
organs and
that
not
has
be
organs
organic?
that was placed in the heart, the pig that got replaced in a man's motherfucking shit is because he's he's not fucking organic, and neither is the pig, and they match.
No,
That's what I
no.
thought
It's
when I was
because
sending to y'all that I was gonna pick up. I thought you was
no.
gonna get the fact that a
The
pig organ
pig,
was motherfucking implanted in a man, a white man, and I thought y'all was gonna get that. But I see
the
why y'all
pig,
didn't
the
respond like I
pig,
thought it was.
the pig has human DNA, so to speak.
The pig
Uh,
has human DNA because he was spliced with human DNA. He's not a motherfucking organic animal. The pig is not organic. I promise you it's not.
why,
Prove to
well,
me
why
you
you don't
can't.
know? Well, why you don't know
Taz,
what it's made
get
of?
up on
What,
your Taz, get up
sis,
on your Google and show
sis,
me that the pig is not health fuck
sis, calm
natural.
down, sis, sis. When something is hybrid, you
I'm gonna
gotta
calm down. I'm gonna mute my mic and let you guys go at it. I said
no,
what I had to say.
no. You gotta share the conversation. What I'm saying is, when you say
All right,
something is a
I'm
hybrid,
giving you the mic, bro. I'm giving you the mic, bro.
never mind, never mind. Go ahead.
What do you mean? Go ahead. I'm giving you the mic. I said what I had to say. You Taz. Yeah, get your Google on, bro.
Is you gonna carry a conversation with me? or you gonna not talk when you're gonna be done with me. You don't want to talk
I'm
to
gonna
me when
mute
I
while
talk.
you're talking, and then I'm gonna kick in and
No,
try to
no,
figure you
no.
out.
Just have a simple conversation. That's it.
Why
So what I'm
I'm gonna
saying,
mute my mic while you talk because I already said what I had to say. What you mean?
no, calm down, calm down. Just calm down and be ready to answer a question because I'm gonna ask you a question. That don't mean I don't want to talk anymore. I'm just saying,
Ask the
when
question, but I'm
no,
gonna
I'm
let you
saying,
say your shit.
per-
I'm gonna let Cash do
look,
his
watch it.
shit. All right.
When you say something is a hybrid, you have
Yes,
to be able to know what it is made up of. You
you
know,
do. And when you
no, yeah,
look
but
that
you
up,
don't
you're gonna find
when you don't
out.
say it. When you don't say
Cash,
it,
do
you
your
don't know.
shit.
So what I'm saying is, what is a pig made of? It
Test
is
it.
a hybrid. Hmm?
Listen,
It is a hybrid.
whenever y'all done, I have a whole PowerPoint that I did 2 years
Well,
ago about this
yeah,
whole shit. So I mean,
Hey, the what is the pig made of?
boom.
Tad,
Come on,
Tad.
Cash. What's the pig made of? Answer the question.
what do you mean
Uh,
by what is the
it's a
pig?
hybrid. Anything that's a hybrid consists of some things. Huh?
Right, correct.
Yeah. Well, just to make a long story short, and you can look it up.
Okay.
Matter of fact, when you just don't even say nothing about a pig, type into Google cat, rat, dog, and that's it. That's it.
Boom.
I dropped the mic.
Type in
Drop
what?
the mic. Drop the mic, and you should. And you should, and you're correct. And I agree with Calico on that. Boom.
Type in what?
Cat, rat, dog.
Cat,
Yes.
rat,
Cat, rat,
dog.
dog is the pig. And the cat and the rat and the dog are fucking hybrid.
Wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, yeah. You're on images. Oh no, there you go.
No, that's an all. It's just that it's showing me.
Images first, huh?
Yeah. Uh,
What you see? Hold on, I can't read what you're looking at.
right. It's just showing me pictures.
No, hold on. What that say? Man, meat, the dog, cat, the published report, cat,
Which
rat, and
one?
dog.
Pork report.
That's by pork. Yeah, of course.
It says the pork report: cat, rat, and dog. Why Muslims don't eat swine paper? No.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's the type of shit I'm talking about right there. That's it. What you ain't got to run away from it.
cat, rat,
It should
dog.
have been. It should have been at the top. That was it right there. Go to that. Go to that. That you already skipped over.
This
The
one
pork report.
right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Pork. I'm talking about the cat, the rat, and the dog because he has all of the features of all three. A pig is really hairy as fuck, but you know how they make a pink looking? They put hot scalding ass water and burn the hair off their body.
Right, right.
Yeah, with scalding hot water.
Okay,
You
so
know
cat, rat, dog. Okay, so how did how did they
why you
create that?
won't why you won't look at it?
Look at what? Look in here.
That's him.
Right, I went in there, and it takes me to Amazon. It's not
Now what does that say? That's talking about some Amazon.
yeah, it's a book. The pork
Okay,
report:
okay,
cat, rat, dog. Why
all
Muslims
right. But
do
you
eat
probably
with
can go down, or you probably can get a
Well,
preview of the
well,
book if you go to books.
duck, go the motherfucker then.
DuckDuckGo.
Or you could have went down the list. I don't never quit after the first thing.
Right. But
Rat is a pig. It's a dog. It's a boy. What the fuck?
Peter, you see Peter,
Look right there. Go to that next one right
all
there.
made of
Right, you
fat.
just skipped it.
But yeah.
No, no,
And
right
go
there.
to Wikipedia. No, pig Wikipedia. Open it.
Now
Down
go right there.
two.
Hog is made of what? Go ahead.
Okay. Cat, rat, dog.
Hog
And
made
they
of
are.
cat,
And they
rat, dog.
are. And they are. And they look like a rat. They're
You
just
can't put the
big.
reader on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it. I'm telling you. All the shit is hybrid and gene splicing.
Oh no, it's not gonna read it. It's gonna.
Listen.
It's
Um.
gonna.
Okay. Okay. Like Tess.
Hog made of
Let's
cat,
wait.
rat, and
Let's
dog.
wait.
Eat one meal a
Tess.
day or one meal every other day, if you are able to, and eat the food that Allah has prescribed for us. Stay away from the poisoned food that dresses the Christian's table. You do not have to eat every variety of food on the earth to be healthy, for two varieties of good food is sufficient. There are good vegetables for you to eat, and there is good fruit for you to eat. And if you want some meat, there is some good meat growing out there you can eat without eating the poisoned meat, the pig. The white man's greatest desire is that you do that which breaks the divine law by eating this poisoned flesh. Everything God says thou shalt not do, he says thou shalt do. You watch him. He is not a friend of God, nor is he a doer or a lover
Tess.
of his law.
Tess.
Yeah,
They were made by
Why
nature
can't
to
you
be
just
opposers to
Google
God and
are
his laws.
all pigs hybrids? Are all dogs hybrid? Are
we
all
did. We
Why,
cats hybrid?
why you ain't? Well, we could at least finish this
I'm
point,
trying to say
sister.
that they're
Sister, we
not
ain't even
normal
finishing.
or nothing.
We're not even finishing a full sentence without bursting. Who do we bursting? We bursting in, on the scene without
Because
finishing one
you're
thing,
going through
one
all of
sentence.
that shit for no reason.
Nah, we go for a reason.
Are all dogs human? Is gonna come back. Yes, they are
So
made
this,
in the
so you
image
saying
of
this should
God.
have been a
400
5 minute
different
video?
breeds. 400 different breeds of dogs. All cats, all pigs, all cows.
Look, sister, they not what you saying they are. They wasn't made in no dang laboratory. They wasn't.
They
They was
were
not.
calico. Yes, they were. You
No,
can't pull
no.
up no evidence showing that they weren't.
You giving them crackers too much credit. Like
No,
they
I'm not.
wasn't doing.
I'm saying the people who are thinking like everything that God made, like look, you're not even considering that cloud seeding can make rain. That motherfucking dogs are made in the lab. I'm saying you're not giving those crackers enough credit,
I'm not. I won't. And I
right?
know.
But
And I
then
know they
you
wasn't
ignore
doing
it
that.
again.
I know
When
they
you
wasn't
just
doing that
ignore
200
shit,
years ago.
then you
I know
ignore
they
shit.
wasn't doing that 200 years ago, sister.
So
You
you
think
don't
they were?
you know that they wasn't creating the weather. You know that CERN or HARP wasn't going on.
When? How long you think they've been doing that stuff? They ain't been doing it that long.
It ain't them. They got everything that they learned from us.
We wasn't doing no crap like that 200 years ago.
If that's what your teachings are, then all I would say is if you Google
What
are
part? There's no
all
way we were
dogs
doing
are
stuff
made
like
in the
that
lab.
200 years
All
ago.
dogs are hybrid.
Now, if you
All
say two
dogs are
million
hybrid.
years ago, who
Okay,
knows?
put this in task. Put
No, you
in
got to explain. You got to
hybrid
explain your
animals.
part.
I did already. Like,
No, I
goddamn,
mean,
I took the whole fucking show.
I mean,
What you
Google
mean?
could try to help prove what you're gonna say, but I want to hear what you're gonna say, and then let Google
I
say the
want to
same
give
thing.
you disprove what the fuck I'm saying. Task. Type
what?
in all are all dogs hybrid.
I did that already before. Are all look? You
Yeah,
No,
dog.
hybrid.
but
Hybrid.
y'all abusing the word though.
Don't say
Y'all
made in
abusing the
lab.
word hybrid.
Hybrid. Hybrid. Look,
Look, hybrid don't mean nothing about no lab.
what does hybrid mean, Calico?
I done told you. You putting two plants, you putting two seeds together in one pot, and let them make one plant that you never
Okay.
had before.
So go ahead. You're on the right track, Taz. Do your thing now. Do it.
When I
So they
told
can
you
know.
when I told
So
you what a
once they
carrot
know,
is,
they can know. Right. Aren't all humans hybrids by the sister's definition? Go for it, because you got to find out. No, they're not. Some things are nature or organic or natural, and other things are fucking created. That's what
no,
I'm saying. That's my
what was
whole
created?
point.
There's
My
nothing that you
whole
can say.
point.
There's nothing you can say with a surety was created. No, everything I told you, everything is a
I'm
hybrid
telling
in
you
that
to
case.
do this dog thing so we can get this out the way.
I told you everything is a hybrid in that case. Like
Everything
you
is
tried to
not a
say,
hybrid. You're
yeah,
not
because
a
you tried to
hybrid.
say the elephant, because you say the elephant is
No,
not a hybrid. But I say, don't the
right.
elephant
But
come
the
from the wood?
elephant is not a
Don't,
hybrid. The elephant is not
don't
a
the
hybrid.
elephant come
And
from the
he
woolly
right here.
mammoth? But don't the
Listen,
elephant come
the
from?
elephant. The elephant's
Don't
not a hybrid,
the
and
people
neither
want to hear
are
the
you,
question
Jackie.
sometimes too, sister? Why you making it like we arguing?
I'm not. I'm saying
No, you are.
if he puts in every fucking
I
dog that
heard
was
that,
ever created is a hybrid. Is my
but
point.
sister,
And
you ain't talking to no sister. Even the people,
I've already offered to shut
sister,
my mic down. And while
sister,
y'all
the
go
people
at
in the
it,
chat,
wow.
the people in the chat don't have to repeat themselves either. Like we don't have to repeat ourselves. You know what I mean? Like everybody understands so well that we're not gonna say the same
I
thing
typed
10 times.
I typed it exactly how you said it, sis, and nothing came up. It says every fucking dog to ever be created is a fucking hybrid, and nothing came up, sis. My bad.
Right. But something did
I'm
come
fucking
up.
hybrid.
Scroll
You
down
put
and
a
read
fucking in
something.
there? No,
Open something.
Yeah, I put it just as she. I mean, she. I
No, no,
mean,
no. You scrolling too fast. Open something and read it.
open what? Wait, what do you want? Look, are
Go
all
back up
dogs?
to the top where you first listen.
Do
Am
you
I
see
gonna
what
have to
it
share
says?
my screen?
Yes, please
Okay,
do. Yeah, 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 yeah,
let me
yeah.
share
Do
my
that.
screen.
Do that.
Let
Do
me
that.
share
Do
my
that. Show us, sis,
I have to
because
do it. I was on full screen and not even bothering with that, but yeah, I'll share my screen.
Watch this.
Fuck that.
No, watch this. The elephant is a damn hybrid. I told you. Don't the elephant come from the woolly mammoth? Obviously, obviously, he come from the woolly mammoth. So there's no
Let me
reason
share
to
my
say an
screen.
elephant. Even an elephant is a hybrid. Then every animal you're gonna name, I'm gonna pick on them. I'm gonna pick on them because they all have an ancestor, and they don't even look like they damn ancestor.
go ahead, sis. Share your screen.
I'm doing my thing. Y'all good.
Yeah, you gotta look, man. It's animals big as an elephant. Well, I ain't gonna say big as an elephant. It's giant animals like big as great apes and stuff. The big as a gorilla, and then he'll have an ancestor that's small as a mouse. Like they all, you know what I mean? Like all these different animals that have the same common ancestor. So none of them are the ancestor. They are a variation of the ancestor. You know what I mean? They are variant. They not the real deal. See, that's what you calling these hybrids. They really variants. It's not that obviously it's not to say it can't happen in nature, or you can't put these seeds together and make it. It's to
Oh
say
no,
that they
that's
probably
what
would.
I'm saying. I
Yeah,
don't
when you're
think that
done,
happens in nature.
you're
No,
done.
I know it don't happen. It don't happen with regularity. Anything can happen. Any two seeds could goddamn grow together and have that same plant. That don't mean you're gonna have a farm
Okay,
of
look.
it.
Right, but not
So
naturally though. It doesn't happen because it just naturally happen. It happens because
But when you're talking about
somebody did
plant life,
something.
but when you're talking about plant life, like you can't even go against that. Like
Right,
if
even especially
you
with
think a
plants.
green piece of broccoli, something green, you think that ain't got no electricity in it, you out of here. You know what I mean? Like believe me, a broccoli got some power. I
Right,
don't
the
care what
plant.
nobody say. Like no, not even Seven. I mean, I love them all, but I don't. I chew the meat and spit out the bones. I don't agree with everything they say. See, the problem with Sebi is he he don't want you to eat nothing that don't come from Africa. Period. Like he's saying indigenous plants from Africa only. And then we got these backwards Aboriginal people. Oh no, I only eat food from America. I'm not on
No,
that
but
retarded shit either. I
Sebi
eat
said that
look
for black folks,
black people. What I'm saying is, but no,
shit should come from Africa. But I mean,
look, but you got ignorant Aboriginal want to be Indian, whatever y'all want to be. They're gonna say the opposite. They're gonna say, I only eat American food. Like, man, I'm not retarded. I'm gonna eat indigenous food from anywhere in the world. Anywhere in the world. If it's an indigenous plant. And I eat some hybrid. Yeah. I eat some pineapple because I have a science behind that. It ain't retarded. It was just so sweet and good. No, it's not. Nah, that ain't what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the bromine. I'm talking about being able to kill the parasites in your stomach. You feel me? That's the best thing you can do with a pineapple. So it has no benefit. Yes, the hell it does. Has a good benefit. You know what I mean? Some broccoli too. You know what I mean? I don't care. I'm gonna do it. You feel me? Now I don't eat no GMO. I don't want no GMO. I know the difference, and I'm not throwing it all in
What's the difference
one
then?
trash heap.
What's the
Huh?
difference? What's the difference?
A hybrid is not genetically modified.
But
That's the laboratory.
right,
That
right,
she putting everything in the
but it
trash
was
heap.
still but it was still modified. I get it that
No,
it's not
yeah,
genetically
but yeah,
modified, but it was
no,
still
yeah, you want to
modified.
call that? You call that modifying it? So basically, so
If
pruning a plant is modifying it.
yeah,
If you
you're not
want to be
nature
technical,
don't need your help. Nature don't need your help for nothing,
so it's
for nothing.
modifying it by pruning. You're gonna prune a plant, so now it's
If
modified.
you put your hands on it, if you put your hands on it and transfer it
Look,
someplace else
look,
to create someplace else, that's your creation. That's not nature's
no,
creation.
that don't make it generic at all.
Yeah,
That don't make
it
it
is
generic.
though.
That don't make it generic.
No,
No,
it
because the
does.
plant. Now every gardener, the original people who pretty much invented gardening, they'll tell you the plant told them to do that.
Right, but gardening is not natural.
Yeah, of course it is. Of course
No,
it is.
because no, because I'm telling you, nature
No,
don't need your help. Nature don't need you to
no.
cut the grass. Nature don't need
One
you
second
to.
we are nature. One second we are nature, but what shit we do is not natural.
Oh,
Wait, what? What? Repeat that one more time.
One second
oh,
we are nature. Humans, we are nature. We are
Right,
netchers. We are netters, netteroo,
right.
and all of this. And
Okay.
now we not nothing we do is natural.
Wait,
I
what?
don't get it,
If it goes against the natural
bro.
process
Do you
of
know what
right.
that's called? Do you know what it's actually called?
who the what?
Supernatural.
What you say? I didn't hear that. Sorry.
It's actually called supernatural.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, gardening and all of that. That's why when you speak when
Right.
people speak of the god
We
Asar, what they
require
call Osiris,
gardening now. We require gardening now because we don't cut down
Wait
no,
a
all
it's
the
minute.
damn
supernatural.
trees
Why?
because
It's
we don't
supernatural,
You
bro.
know, I
we don't
ever since I've been
huh?
quiet, I've been trying.
Nothing's popping up,
Every
You ain't
every
sis.
found nothing yet.
Nothing's popping up,
every
and you're
since
cutting off. You're very very all your voice is all over the place because
Yeah, it's chopping.
oh you opening that sharing screen is taking too much power away from your. You don't have enough RAM to do that. It's not gonna
Yeah, it's
allow you.
messing up.
You're
It's
gonna
done
keep
froze up.
freezing. You're gonna keep freezing, and you're
test.
gonna keep, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna have to do it from your end. Type
I
in
Put
did.
it in the private chat.
Google in list of 600 plus hybrid
Hey,
dog
sis.
breeds with the
Hey, sis. You know the last time we was just reading something, you cut us off.
RAM.
Hey, sis. Last time you cut us
Okay,
off
so
just to
that's why I
say,
told you to type
hey,
in.
last time you
I
cut us
told you
off
to
just
type
to
it in
say
though.
that we wasting time and all
You
we
got
had to
enough
do was
RAM,
this.
right?
Yeah, I think she's
Type
receiving
in
the.
You hear me,
list
Taz?
plus hybrid.
Hey, last time,
Yeah.
last time she stopped us from reading and said all we had to do was this, and we could have
Is
been
what?
done in 30 seconds. You feel me?
That's-
It's been 30 minutes.
Okay. Right. So I told Taz to do it from his 8 fucking gig RAM.
No, we should have finished
I don't
reading,
have a
and you
gig,
could have
sis.
just
I
we
got
could have you could
20
have did this
so.
while we was reading, and we wasn't even reading. We were letting the computer do the reading. It was gonna be fast. I don't think you wanted nobody to understand some things.
There, sis. It's showing.
She found one website.
You got yourself muted, sis.
Don't. Right. I don't have myself muted. You muted me. Right there. Look. Right there. Boom. Look at it.
You gotta scroll
600
down.
plus hybrid dog breeds with their name and mix. Stop it.
If you
Come
know what
on.
hybrid means,
Bust it
but
out.
find me a GMO dog.
I don't
Find
have
me a
enough
GMO.
RAM.
Find me a genetically modified dog because none of those breeds are genetic or
Hybrid means
GMO.
made in the hell fuck lab. Okay? Don't tell me what
Do
hybrid
you,
means.
man? Come on now. Just like when I say domesticating and hybridizing, people do that
Open that
for
article, read the fucking article, whatever.
that ain't. We ain't reading that. We ain't reading that. We happy with the title.
That's all a
You
dog
got it.
breeder is just
We
hybrid
happy right there.
breeds.
Yeah,
Right.
we got that. We got it. But what I'm trying to tell you is what a hybrid is, because you misleading the
Boom.
people. You
That's
misleading
all
them
I've
when
been
they
saying
when,
since the beginning. Dogs are hybrids. Cats are hybrids.
sus.
Some
But you
shit is hybrid.
misleading.
Brain is hybrid.
I know you waiting on me to talk so you can cut me out.
No,
I'm
she can't.
misleading that these
She can't hear
domesticated
me.
animals ain't made in a lab and gene stores. I can't hear you. You can't hear me.
Stop
Yeah, I
sharing
hear
your
you.
screen,
I
sis.
if I'm misleading the
That's why you're
people
cutting off.
saying
Stop
that
sharing your screen.
Yeah, Yasini gonna make me. I gotta light this blunt up dealing with Yasini
I'm
tonight.
not sharing my screen. What do you mean?
It's still okay.
All my hands up. My
It's
hands are up, bro.
It's lagging.
I'm not doing shit.
It's just moving real
What I'm
slow.
saying
Yeah,
is,
Everything moving slow.
you're lagging because you're still under share screen.
You probably have to hit that stop share
Yeah, you gotta click stop sharing. Yeah, there you go.
okay,
at the top of
listen,
your screen. Yeah.
listen.
There you go.
I'm not at fucking. What I know is, some years ago, I found out that dogs are fucking hybrids, meaning they're not fucking natural. They didn't come organically with this earth or nature or us.
What
That happened.
did?
That did.
What did? Name an animal. Name an animal that did.
I'm not naming a fucking animal. I'm naming us, bro.
No, you can't name
You,
us because I
you.
just told you.
No,
Look,
listen.
the description. You just gave the
Calico,
description.
Calico, Calico. You're not a hybrid. You're not.
I know this.
You have
I
the
know
God
that.
particle. No, you have the God particle, and you have all
But
fucking 102 or
look,
however many elements there is on this earth
look,
plane. It's in
look.
your skin, your body, your organs.
I got the Do particle. I got the Do's particle. I don't have no damn God. That
Okay,
word is
okay.
not even a
So
noun.
let me just. This is why I don't understand that this is so hard to get. Animals are like, there's some things that man created that we think that God did. That's not, if it's not natural and organic. God didn't create that, and nature didn't create that. Man did. If you don't understand gene splicing, or if you go and take a look
Look,
at
why is you saying gene splice? You can't talk
microbiology,
about being hybrid and gene splicing at the same time.
microbiology.
Right.
No,
Listen,
That's where you lose me too, sis.
this is why the pig, this is why the pig's heart can be implanted in a human. I'm telling you,
hey,
it's all
Yeah,
hey,
gene
now that
splicing.
I agree. Now that
hey,
I
Ted,
agree because
hey,
there's
Ted,
actual
Okay,
scientific
so what?
proof about that.
Get
hey,
the
Ted,
whole
pull
fucking
this
picture
up.
then.
Hey, Ted, pull this up because this on the front of my on
Why
this
can't
video
you
right
get the
here.
whole goddamn picture if you
Look,
get that?
look, the image I put on the front of this video right here on my channel. Pull it up. I already got it on there. It's look up a human ear on a mouse.
Listen, no. Tribe ties is
A
telling
human
you.
ear. No, no, no. Slow
They
down,
know
sister.
what I'm
Let us do this first. One at a time. Hmm? Do you see what I see?
Do you see what I see?
Uh, a, an ear floating on a mouse.
He's
You
stupid
know,
as hell.
in a petri dish. In a petri dish. God damn it.
saying.
Uh, look,
Calico, why can't you say that? Why, Calico? Why can't you see that you prove my point? Why can't you
look,
see that?
look, 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 look. Watch this.
They've
Hey,
grown
I
an
got
ear
another
on a
one for you.
motherfucker.
Hey Taz, watch this. I got another one for you. Look up. Uh, nose grows on forehead.
Calico, how come we're not on the same page and you saying that shit?
No, for real, for real.
That's what I
See,
don't
what's
get.
this?
I don't
See,
get how
see,
you're doing this, then try to argue against my point, which is that there's some fucking GMO hybrid lab ass shit going
see,
on
what's
with
this?
the
Hey, Tad.
animals and everything.
See, I be wanting this video to be like maybe chopped and screwed or whatever. So when we be going off, going crazy, like we can't even,
It's
nobody
true.
really can't do nothing
It's
with it.
proving my alpha point.
Yeah, but we could do it better than that. What's this? What I'm saying is, see, this right here, what I'm showing you, it's
Now
just
you're gonna
showing.
go and prove my point on
Never
everything
mind.
and then try to act like I was
No, because you still don't. You're still not differentiating between hybrid and gene splicing and GMO and all. Is not the same. It's not. It's wrong. It's wrong.
okay. So let me differentiate. Then it's not like I can't. It's not like I
No, you
can't.
no, you put it all in
I'm
one, and
saying
you done did it. You had
no,
your
no,
opportunity to do it. You kept
no.
bagging
I
it all
didn't
up in
because
one
I didn't
time
know
bag.
that that was your point.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
that's the
I didn't
only
know that
point.
that was your point.
It's about being
So
specific. We
let me
specify.
address it. Let me address it. Let me address it. I've said already. Listen, there's some things that are natural, meaning nature, meaning organic. Organic. There's some
Yeah,
other
I
things
understand that. I know.
that's
And everything that's not by nature, you calling gene spliced.
no. I'm calling. I specifically I said dogs and cats and pigs and cows.
But you know, this video was
Specifically,
about
I said those things.
everything. We was talking about everything from plant
Well,
life.
I don't know this
To,
video
Right,
we didn't even get on the
everything.
cannabis yet. Hmm?
right. Well, that's my point. That's my point. You know that
See,
no other strand of cannabis would exist if it wasn't because of man. It's not like that was naturally gonna happen in nature.
There would,
it
Taz,
would.
except for you,
No,
It
it
would.
wouldn't. You know
except
it
for you.
wouldn't, Calico.
Come on, man. Bro,
Who was gonna cut you do realize how
Let
they
y'all have it.
created
Let y'all have it.
how you create another plant, right? You gotta
hey,
literally
watch this. Hey, bro. So that's like somebody saying a slug with butterfly wings can exist until they go to the goddamn Amazon rainforest and see a whole bunch of them motherfuckers sticking on his ass with butterfly wings and shit. I'm
I'm
just saying, you know what I mean?
I'm not
Like,
I don't understand what that means.
yeah, you can't say that nature can't create things that you have never ever seen,
I didn't get
dreamed
that
of.
either. I didn't get that
No,
either.
I didn't say nature couldn't create those things. I said that from two strands of cannabis that there's only that exists
Why nature
naturally
can't create that? Why
because it
nature can't
hasn't
create that?
done so because it hasn't done
Why
so
It's
in
did?
not that
billions of years,
nature
that
did create
in
it, Calico.
trillions of
It's that
years and
nature didn't
quadrillions
create
of
it.
years that the earth has existed. It hasn't done so. So it hasn't
Bro,
all that has
bro,
existed
Yes.
has been
you,
So if it
indica.
hadn't
bro.
been
How y'all
created, it's
speaking with
not that it
absolute?
did it.
Like
Huh?
like y'all speaking with so much certainty.
Because it hasn't happened. Well,
What?
okay.
How do we
I
know
see
what
Listen,
what you're
happened?
saying. I see what you're saying.
Calico,
Well, then, for
Calico, get this.
as far as we could research and be certain of, it hasn't happened, bro. I'm not
It
gonna
didn't
use the
happen,
absolute and
No,
Calico.
saying that
no,
it has
it happened.
never
It
happened.
happened.
But as far as we could go, it hasn't happened.
It happens,
Nature
brother.
hasn't grabbed
Bro,
indica and mixed it
bro,
with
Put
what
it
is
down,
it, indica
Aisha.
and sativa. And nature has
bro,
not grabbed indica and mixed it with sativa to
bro,
create a new strain.
bro,
That hasn't
bro.
happened
Watch
to
this.
me.
Watch this. See me. See me. I can see the common ancestor in fruit, and when you look at fruit, like if you just look up and down America, that means all the way down to South America. And I hope I can finish my little ass point because I ain't been talking that much. Damn. You know what I'm saying is, if we gonna just look at fruit
You can finish.
that grow on trees in America from all the way up to down, right? If
Hmm.
you ask me, it's one damn fruit that just tends to grow differently in different regions. It's getting a different kind of
Oh,
sun or soil or something is making it definitely transform. So it go from being a damn avocado down here and then as you get up here, it started to be like a mango or something. You feel me? To the point it becomes go further up, it be like an orange, huh? Then you turn it to an apricot, then you turn it to an apple, then you know what I mean? Like it's the same damn plant. So is all
No,
of this a hybrid?
no,
Is all
Calico.
of it a hybrid, or is it all being transformed in its different regions?
Calico.
Huh?
Calico.
Never mind.
Stop it. Stop it.
Yeah, I'm
No,
not.
I see.
Here's the
I
deal.
can see this because I see all of this good fruit and stuff. I see the correlation with
Listen.
each and every one of them.
That's you too. That's you too. Listen.
Right.
Because look,
Something.
a peach ain't nothing but a Georgia mango to me.
Stop it, Calico.
Right, but
Stop
see,
it.
that's the
Listen.
difference. You answer that question to you, not
Because
to.
y'all, I eat these motherfuckers. I got the trees. I got these trees in between. I'm in between these lands. I
Right,
see what's going on.
right. Well, you see what's going on right
No, you
now.
don't. Right. And in between
No, I
those
see the
lands
big
that
picture. Brother.
he's in. Check it out.
Trust me.
Check this
Right.
out. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Man, and not white man, but man, has been gene splicing right, when you go back into your history of all that shit y'all be talking about, you and PMF and all of that shit, you're gonna find out that man has been doing astronomical things that we only give credit to God to doing. Right? I'm saying
Nope.
nature did not create no dogs. Nature did not create no motherfucking cats. Nature did not create no motherfucking pigs or fucking cows. I'm saying man genetically made that hell possible, and this is why the rhesus monkey gene is in the blood. The dog
So
it has motherfucking cells that's common with humans. Cats have cells, red blood cells, with a fucking protein on them that is only found in cats. We have been we have been genetically modifying shit all along. This is how you get to make viruses and all other shit. It's all mRNA, DNA, splicing. You know, they know this. They know this, and they're good at this. Are we in a pandemic right now? This ain't no natural
yeah,
ass fucking shit. Nothing
yeah,
is.
but we
Nothing.
should have stuck to
We're
the
on it
subject
because
matter.
we're so
We should have
we're
stuck to the
so
subject matter because I don't even think words been defined good enough that that show we know what the hell we talking about and that nobody else can understand either. Like maybe those words need to
here's the
get
subject matter: natural versus hybrid. I'm saying dogs are fucking hybrid. They're not natural. So let's go with that then.
what
Natural
what.
versus
But no,
hybrid.
see
Deal with dogs.
see that's the
Deal with
point though. A
pigs
hybrid
and
is
cows.
a hybrid
It's
is
not a good thing.
a hybrid is a god
Okay.
compared to GMO.
I
Look, look, anything hybrid is like a god compared to something GMO.
We don't want GMO or hybrid. Dude, we don't want GMO
No,
or hybrid.
no,
We want
you
natural.
do, you do, because certain doctor, like say Doctor Layla Africa, he'll tell you that you can't mix you don't mix nothing together. He'll tell you don't mix two fruits together and all this kind of stuff. So your fruit bowl, your fruit smoothie is a hybrid drink. It's all man made. I don't get what y'all saying. You know what I mean? Like everything is gonna be man made in that case, because you're gonna do something. You're gonna put ice in your water
Let
or
me
any
let
damn
me
thing.
let me run no. Let me run man-made again once again to you. Listen, you are made of all the elements on the earth, all of the dirt, of the stars, of the planets, of the trees, of the plants in
And I made
your
of monkeys.
uh,
Or they made of
what?
meat. You saying they made of meat. Monkeys made of meat.
Oh, no, I didn't say
You
that.
said monkey you said monkeys got our DNA.
No, I didn't. No,
You said
I named all natural things. I didn't say monkeys. I didn't say monkeys. However,
no.
If you got some
No, you said and you said a
monkey,
couple animals. You said a couple different animals,
no, not
but
just
monkey
that,
was
not just
one.
that. No, listen,
You gonna rewatch the video?
listen,
You gonna
Linda,
rewatch it?
listen, Linda,
Hey.
listen,
Okay,
Linda.
L, big L. You know what I mean? Cause that's what we saying that. You know that.
Listen, I'm telling you point blank, and I'll start over because I know what I said. I said you, D Calico, are made from all the 102 or however many elements there is. You are made of that. That's
Look,
natural. That's organic.
look,
That's organic.
sister. I'm gonna be honest. That stuff is mythology until we prove it. We can't prove none of that. It's mythology,
You can't
but we
prove
like
that
the
you got
cracker
the God
mythology.
particle.
We like the
Wait,
cracker
you can't
mythology.
prove you Task. Do you have the God particle or no? Yes, no.
What? And God ain't even not even a noun. The word God is not a noun. I don't get it. What is a God particle? It's a transitive
The
verb.
particles
So
that the trees
so it's
and the
like saying you got
plants
the
and the
fishing
dirt
particle,
and the
you got the
moon and the
running
stars
particle,
and the ether is made of.
you got the
Can I
driving
get more
particle.
plain? All the things, all the things that are in the dirt, are that's in the ether, that's in the stars, the sun, the moon, the
Have you
galaxies.
ever
Do you not
have you
have
ever
that?
look
Have
look
that.
have you ever had do you know I mean how do we know what the hell is in a star and all that stuff, and all this galaxy and stuff? We don't know. We don't know none of that.
Yeah, we do. The same thing that you're made of. We know that. We do know that. We know that.
So I'm a
We
hybrid
know that you have.
universe. I'm a hybrid of the universe. I'm a hybrid of the universe.
No, you're not a hybrid
And
of the
Earth and
universe.
Mother
You're
Earth.
organic to the universe. No, you're organic to the universe. To the universe. Organic. Organic. Not indigenous, not aboriginal. Organic to the shit that's made in the soil, the shit that's made in the sun, the shit that's made in the moon. It's in motherfucking
So
your
that's like
motherfucking
mythology.
melanin. And this is why they kill us every hell fuck day. They need our shit to make some motherfucking melatonin. This is why they need our shit. They need our blood. They need everything about us. You don't understand why we're being slaughtered and the worst motherfuckers on the planet. You don't get it because we're organic to the planet. We are.
We're not
We
organic.
condense sunlight. We're children of
We're
the
not
sun.
organic to this
We're
planet.
children of the sun.
We're
We're
not
not
organic
organic
to
to
this
the
planet.
planet.
Not maybe the universe, but
Okay.
not this. You know. I wouldn't say I come from.
All right.
I don't think I come from the dirt and the clay and all that kind of stuff. Even though I know
I
we
didn't say
talking
you
about this
come from the
physical
dirt.
body.
I said you made of the same 102 minerals that's
I ain't from
in the
Earth.
dirt.
I'm not from Earth, so I can't come from the
Okay,
damn
well
dirt.
that's good. Well,
Yeah,
that's good to
that's what
know
I'm
that
Where
saying.
I
you from?
can't
You're
include
not
you
from Earth. Where you from
um
then?
as
Oh,
God
we going
particle.
with all the mythology now, cause y'all playing.
I
Y'all
can't
giving me
include you as
white man
God particle.
mythology. Y'all giving me
Oh
white
wait,
man mythology.
I want to know,
I'm from
Calico,
out
where you
there.
from? Calico, where
Oh,
you from? What,
I'm definitely one of the souls up there. You know what I mean? That you call a star. No, those are souls. You feel me? SOL. That's me. I'm one of them. And I'm bright as a bitch. You hear me? I promise you. And I'm just visiting in this dirt vehicle. You know, and then this dirt and clay thing she's talking about. You know what I mean? I'm just visiting. But I'm definitely not from Earth.
I don't
You
think
know?
any of us are.
Yeah, not us. Yeah,
Huh?
not us on the panel or the chat. You feel me? That's why we are, we have to come together. But a lot of people are organic to this motherfucker. That's why I ain't of this world. You know what I mean? But I'm just fucking with your sister. You know what I mean? I love the word organic and all that. I just like to switch it on you when I say, damn, it got the word organ in it. So how can these animals have organs and not be organic? You know, shit, they got organs. Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with a hybrid, I promise you. Now,
I see something wrong with a hybrid. I see
Yeah,
something very
and
wrong with
there
that.
is something wrong with the hybrid. If it's genetically modified in a lab, and then this is what Dr. Sabi was talking about. It's like it doesn't assimilate with us. This is why we're sick. We're sick.
trash, you know, when the pig could be eating all that shit. It don't have to be no trash. Am I frozen? Oh, no,
No,
okay.
you were chopping off for a little bit, but it went
Damn.
away.
Hey, see, they ain't want y'all to hear that, though. I was saying about how the pig does have a purpose, though, because, all these landfills that we have in every city, the landfills, like, they create
Yeah, you're getting cut off.
shit,
Yeah, all
you
that
know?
got chopped off.
Dang. Again,
Yeah.
boy, they do not want y'all to hear that the pig will eat all of the trash that the landfills have,
Oh
because
no,
the
yeah,
landfills,
I know that for a fact because I mean I grew up in a third world
like,
country. You know, I was born in a
yep.
third world country, so
And
it's not
so
unusual
you
to
already know the
see.
pig is the trash man.
Right, yeah, yeah. It's not unusual to see pigs running or actually people I don't know if they still do it, but I know that when I was a kid, I'm about to be 45. When I was a kid, it wasn't unusual for people to keep pigs around. So because the garbage pickup, was every certain
What?
amount of time, and there was a lot of garbage that was accumulated, so it wasn't
Yep.
unusual to keep a pig around because he was gonna eat that shit all. It didn't matter if it was an
Paper.
aluminum can. That
Yep.
motherfucker
It
was
could be
gonna eat
anything.
that aluminum can.
Yep. They don't understand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
That's why I say,
they're
like, the landfills is it chopping?
no.
Hey, nah, say like I say, the landfills are just they create mountains of dirt every year, you know, and they don't have to have that. The pigs could just be big as a truck around here eating all that trash. I think they scared to see the pig get too big though. You know what I mean? It'd be like Attack of the Killer Tomatoes. You know what I mean? You remember that? Hey, cause them pigs would get out, man. They'll be enormous. But so what? Let them eat all of that shit. And then hey, never eat them. That's it.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot about that damn pig, but but that in itself, I don't know about the whole. I mean, I can't say that it has, there's nothing new. See that's why why I can't go with the with the whole um GMO or hybrid or whatever you want, because there's nothing new under the sun. So when you get the creating stuff that doesn't naturally happen, to me that's not is not naturally occurring in nature. But I'm not implying. I think that there was something done. I mean, am I removing altogether the fact of gene splicing? No, I'm not removing that altogether. But the further you go back in time, you know I'm not saying it is not possible, because the further you go back, the more knowledge we had, but at the same time, it's not It's not something that I see too necessary, just over the fact that all you got to do to mix the genes or gene splicing. Well, I guess if you look at at a fox and a dog, I mean a fox and a wolf mating, that in a way is gene splicing in itself, because they're mixing their genes. It's just not
No,
happening at a
no,
lab.
no. That's miscegenation. You know what I mean? Like when a black and a white person coming together, but I wouldn't say it's gene splicing, man. You
Right,
know,
but right, but
no. See, splicing,
black and a
splicing
white.
means splitting to the point that, like I say, that's just a sweet way to say medical rape. You know what I mean? Because you forcing a needle or a sperm or whatever inside of an egg that would have never allowed that sperm. You know, but this was actually allowed, so it's not splicing. You know what I'm saying? It's not splitting,
Hello,
so to speak.
hello. That's not what gene splicing is,
Oh
Calico.
yeah, oh yeah, because what y'all talking about is straight
No,
in a
no, that's
laboratory.
not what splicing is.
Yeah, yeah, straight
Gene
laboratory.
splicing is going. Listen, gene splicing is going into your DNA, moving certain segments of it and putting other segments in to change.
What did
Even
that
if
have
you
to
don't
do with the
believe
fox and
in
the wolf?
Yahweh, no, no,
See, you
no,
just
no,
proved me
no.
right. You
Even
proved
if
me
you
right,
don't
sister. Thank you.
believe, yeah, exactly. It means that you go in and you move a certain fucking splice of the DNA. You take that out and put another splice in that
It's
changes
called
everything,
genetic
and that
material.
would be how they would have made food.
Yeah, it's just called genetic material. And
Yeah,
what I'm saying
but
is,
listen,
you, but you just proved me right. You you just proved that a fox and a wolf is not
yeah, I'm not trying
gene
to prove you
splicing.
wrong or right.
No, you just proved. No,
I
I'm
am
saying you just
saying,
proved.
all
No, I'm saying what you
dogs,
proved, sister,
all
sister,
dogs, which was
sister,
my point from the
sister. I ain't
beginning.
going nowhere.
All dogs are
I'm not going
hybrid.
to even take over, sister.
Hybrid.
I'm not going to take over no conversation. I'm saying you just proved that a wolf and a fox is not gene splicing. That's not gene splicing. I'm telling Taz that.
A wolf and a fox is gene splicing. Come on,
Wow.
Taz, you the fucking
But
moderator.
look, sis, you putting your foot in your mouth, sis. Sis, you literally just said the opposite. You just
I'm
proved me
not.
right.
I want Taz to put my foot in my mouth, not you.
No, tell me
Taz,
what gene splicing
go
is
ahead and
one more time
Google
for the people.
hybrid,
What is gene splicing, sister
hybrid
Yasini?
animals, gene splicing, or any of that. Come on, Taz, get up on your
What
game.
you say?
Uh-uh.
Come on,
I didn't
share your
hear what you
screen,
say.
and get up on your game.
Do what? I have no
Share your
clue what you're
screen,
talking about.
get up on your game on what I said.
I have no clue what you said.
Look up
Because
gene.
you were talking, he was talking, you were both talking. I couldn't make out what none of you were saying.
Okay, here we go. Google gene splicing. Google hybrid animals. Google all dogs are hybrid. Google. Come on, get your
Again?
Google on.
Again, you want me to do all that all
Yes.
over again? We already did it once. Why am I looking it over
Google
again?
gene splicing. Did you Google Taz? You didn't Google gene splicing.
No,
You did
that
it.
I didn't. Everything else I did.
Okay, so do
Gene,
that. Let's
Hey
start with that and
Taz,
kill everything.
Hey
huh?
Taz.
Huh?
Show her that damn chupacabra she missed. That's what
Actually, no, I
she wasn't
did.
here.
No,
Oh,
actually, I
boom.
did.
No, no,
Gene
no. He's
Clancy.
on the right track. He's right on. He's right on. Look, yeah.
Hmm?
Wikipedia
No,
or
but I'm saying
anything on
all
that
this
shit.
hybrid stuff.
Click the first
Huh?
one. Click the first one. I'm telling you. This is how they've been doing things. We've been thinking that's God
So
or that's the
So what about the
gene
package stealing?
splicing. Okay, it says gene
oh,
splicing is
task.
a post.
Pull that up so we can all
Sis,
see it and read it.
you told me to Google it, and you told me get on my fucking game, so I'm getting on my game now. You gonna let me read what you asked me to Google because I Googled it, damn it, and here it is, and says gene splicing is a post transcriptional modification in which a single gene can code for multiple proteins. During a typical gene splicing event, the pre-mRNA transcribed from one gene can lead to different mature mRNA molecules that generate multiple functional proteins. That's what gene splicing is, according to Google. Now, what you wanted to ask is, I
You
think
just
you
read.
muted your mic. There you go.
Everybody heard what you just read.
Yes.
They do this every day to all animals or all humans. This is what AI is going to be. It's gene splicing. It's microbiology, dog. It's prokaryotes versus eukaryotes. Come on, yeah. No, keep it going. Like open up some more shit and keep reading. What you doing?
Keep
What you
reading
doing?
what?
This is what I'm talking about.
Hey,
They
y'all ain't
this
proved
is
y'all point yet. Y'all
no
ain't
right
proved
here.
no
No, no,
point.
no, no, no. Hold on. Don't
Yeah.
say y'all
Yes,
point
we have. No,
because
we was in the read that one
we
fucking
from
paragraph.
the
You
from
didn't
what we're
open shit.
saying,
You didn't
we
open shit.
all got different views. From what we're saying, we all got. I see things one way, Sister Yasini sees things one way, and D Calico, you
Okay,
see things one way. So
there's
it's
a
not
picture right
y'all.
next to it
It's
that
not
you didn't open it and
Yasini and
see what they're
Taz
doing or
versus
nothing.
Calico, and it's not Calico and Yasini versus Taz. Is
It's
everybody
not.
against
But if
everybody right
you
now?
can scroll down and open that up and give our viewers a taste of what I'm talking about so they don't think I'm fucking crazy and shit. Open that shit up and read what the fuck gene splicing is.
I just read it.
Right. And scroll down to Wikipedia or whatever so you can get a real view. You didn't click on a
Yeah,
picture or nothing. Nothing. Look, that's it right there. The CRISPR scab. Y'all don't understand what's going on. I'm trying to help you to what's going on. There
this
it is.
you,
Encyclopedia.com. Open it. Yeah, click it and read it. Don't just read a fucking paragraph Google put up there for you in front. Gene splicing has been going on since the beginning, and that's what they do. That's how they made it. That's how
since
they
the
made the
beginning of
dogs.
what? Since
That's how
the
they made the
beginning of
pigs.
what?
That's how they made
Since,
the fucking
since the
cows.
beginning of what, says gene splicing has been being done since the beginning of what?
And hey, that is not cow. None of that.
Human,
All of it was made through
human
domestication. Domestication.
since listen, since motherfucking Anubis was first got here as a jack. Gene splicing been going on since the beginning, and not from the white man, but from us. Everything they doing now has been stolen from us. We've been doing it. It's been happening. The pig has been around for a long time. The dog has been around for a long time, but it still is not natural. It didn't come here by nature. That's my whole
Yeah,
fucking point.
I don't think nobody's
It's
arguing
not
that point.
natural.
Well, I'm not arguing that point.
Okay.
And we done
Right.
lost the crowd, man. Come on now. Y'all gotta tighten up.
You
Y'all know
crazy?
when they come back in here, don't be running the people off
You
with this
crazy as
stuff.
hell? There's still 12 people watching.
Calico, we ain't lost no crowd. Calico, we ain't lost no damn crowd.
I'm looking
We
at
ain't
my
lost no
channel.
damn crowd.
I'm looking at
Oh,
my channel. I see it.
Okay. Well,
They
maybe
they
on your
fade they
channel.
fading out on me.
But I'm looking
Hey,
at the
hold on. I'm gonna
comments
give
of
him some
where we.
CPR. Let me give him some CPR. You know? Now for real though, like y'all gotta stop beating it, the dead horse. It's not gonna come alive,
right. See,
because
this,
that is
this is
not
this
gene
is
splicing.
another subject that we gotta address. By that theory, says Yassini, of gene splicing, it is impossible, and I hate to use that absolute, but it is technically impossible that they've been doing all this gene splicing and that the so-called human race still has not been modified by the standards that you're speaking. Nobody in this goddamn world everybody's a hybrid now. By that, even if
I've
you're,
been said that. I've been
huh?
said that.
What you say, brother?
I,
Everybody's
I've
a
been
hybrid.
said according to
Some
what
of
she's
us are the
saying,
real
she not
humans.
realizing everybody's a hybrid.
Right.
Yeah.
Everybody's a hybrid. All black people are hybrid. All Chinese are hybrid.
Everybody's not hybrid.
All Latinos are hybrid. All Eskimos are hybrid. Everybody. It's impossible
I'm glad
that they.
y'all letting the audience hear that everybody's fucking hybrid. I'm glad y'all letting them hear that everybody's a hybrid. Everybody's not a hybrid, dog.
Why?
Some of us are the real
Explain
human,
what
Mr. Organic
excluded
motherfuckers on the planet.
what excluded people from animals. We've done it to I mean to the animals. Why haven't we done it to humans? Oh, you're saying as far as it's not 100% that is that are
Yeah,
hybrids, huh?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean no, I would have to disagree because there's we're no longer nobody in the world is in their natural state. Nobody. Nobody's in their natural state. Nobody. Like literally nobody.
So what the hell is all of this? We're indigenous, we're Indians, we natural, we the Moors, we the all. What the fuck is all of that then?
That's called divide and conquer. I mean, you want the truth? It's called divide and conquer. We gonna give these motherfuckers some shit to fight about over little differences between them, and they're never gonna realize that they're all having one
Hey, hey, this is the first time I agree with the word ab original. You know what I mean? For real. You know what I mean? Like we some motherfucking aboriginals. Ah, because we ain't the original. We ain't the original mother. You know,
Right.
like I ain't gonna lie. I like to think my little. I'm short. I'm a. I got number melanated grandparents and all that kind of stuff. So I be like, hey, I'm the last little ball of truth out there. Nah, I'm messing with you. But now, it's a lot of people that's pure breed or whatever. But that still don't even mean nothing when your mind not right. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It's
the
a
Goddess
even
Aboriginal
if
said
you is.
truth has but hybrid. No, I could agree with that. I'm not gonna intend to say that everybody's 100% hybrid. No, but I am gonna go as far as saying that everybody is 100% unnatural. You are not in your natural state. Nobody. Nobody said now. What hybrid meaning? You're not naturally supposed to be here and all that other stuff. I can't contest that just over the fact that the dog ain't supposed to be here. I don't care how much anything we could create anything or whatever. Had the dog was supposed to be here in this experience, it would have been here. You know. If there had been any reason why it was why it was necessary to have anything other than indica and sativa, there would have been something else other than indica and sativa. But nature doesn't make no mistakes, don't need nobody's help to do its thing. It don't need you to grab nothing. It has everything it needs, that it happens naturally, and even the things that nature does require a little bit of help, because there is some plants that cannot exist without the tampering of certain animals, like for example the bee, the pollen that it carries on its feet while it's trying to take the thing from the flower. It picks up the pollen, then the bee goes and stand someplace else with that pollen on its feet. Not that that the bee went and purposely collected that, but that it's a natural occurrence that happened within nature. But other than that, if you took, I mean, I keep going back to the same to the same one because it's the one that stands out the most to me. But if you went and put a wolf inside a house, and you went and put a
Hey, watch
fox
this.
inside a house, and you and you allowed them to one of them to getting heat, whatever, or whatever, and it ended up fucking. That's not a natural. Uh, that's not a natural occurrence.
Hey, what? Wait, hey, watch this. Goddamn, I'm gonna say what? These four words. We are the reptilians. So guess what? We ain't the original. If you can obviously look and see, we are not the fucking originals.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like nobody would even want to really look at the great mother. They'd be scared shitless. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't even ready for this. You feel me? Like even when we talking about religion and all that, like basically the Jesus thing come from Tammuz. Like on my video, the Nimrod video, I showed the ancient statues of Tammuz. Huh? Like, he was reptilian. You feel me? That's why even the Egyptian pharaohs and stuff with these long skulls, like they were still of that breed. They were what you call a demigod, or they might have been, the real deal. You feel me? A full breed. But we
Yeah.
ain't. We ain't.
Right. With what Tribe Ties is asking right here. He said, how would we know? How would we even know a natural state if no one knows the first humans living situations? How will they know not to kill or love or even eat meat or even communicate? I'm not too. I am not. When I speak on it, I am not speaking of living situations as far as uh, 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 what the human at that time was going through. What I'm speaking about, that we are not in your natural state, is the water you're drinking is no longer coming from its natural source. Rivers have been moved, dams have been created, lands have been ravished, trees have been cut, which means that you're not inhaling the natural amount of oxygen that you're supposed to, because the more oxygen you receive, the more you grow because
No, the more you die,
huh
the more you die.
the more you die.
Yeah.
No, the more oxygen will be available in the atmosphere, the more
Mm-mm.
oxygen your organs
No,
will receive, which will create growth.
no, no, no. Oxygen kills your cells. That's why I done had this argument with people who try to tell me, "Oh, you smoke weed." You know what I'm saying? Like, you niggas don't care about y'all health. Like, shut the fuck up. You
But
know,
what they
even
what they gotta do?
even oxygen kills you. That's what I'm trying to say. Oxygen kills your cells. It's called oxidation of the cells. When your cells are oxidated, they
It's because there's too
die.
much too much oxygen, not because
No,
oxygen.
no,
Uh,
it's
uh,
not too much oxygen. Period. When it makes it to the cells, then the cells die. They start dying. Period. And what I'm saying is that's why we eat antioxidants. You eat foods that are antioxidants. They're basically a beauty secret because they're delaying the death process of the cells. If you prolong your cell life, you prolong your shelf life. Your body, your cells are dying.
right.
But you can't live without oxygen either. So it's a double entendre. If it's that Ouroboros, it's a snake with a tail in his mouth. You gotta breathe.
Right.
But that's why the Hindu would even tell you you only have a certain amount of breaths in your body. You know, so that's why they do breathing techniques and practices and slow down their breathing or whatever the case may be. Like they don't even want to talk for no reason because they ain't trying to let go of this beautiful oxygen. You know, they're doing it at their own pace.
But what you
That's what
mean they're
chi and
not trying to let go of this oxygen? I thought oxygen was what was killing them. They're not trying to inhale the oxygen, you mean?
they're not trying to go and just be wasting their damn breath. Is what I'm saying. Like I just had to. but I wanted to get the point across. You make
Right.
you feel lightheaded. You should try it right quick to make me so we could be even. God dang it! You give up by 10 breaths in 2 seconds and see how your head feel. You know what I mean?
Right, but that's because your breathing is it's over exalted, not. Well, I'm not gonna contest it or anything like that because I mean I've heard of the of what you're speaking of, but I've never looked at it deeply enough to be able to tell you yay
I mean,
nay or
nobody
I
say this
agree.
crazy stuff like I say, but I'm just saying it because I know I comprehend the information, and I'm like, okay, so the cells are dying from oxygen. That's what oxidation means. The cells get oxidated, and that's how they die. They start the death process. You know, so antioxidants prolong that.
Right. It's the but that but isn't that for the overexertion of too much oxygen, not because the oxygen is getting, because anything in excessive
No,
amount kills you.
no, no, no. Don't jump to
Water.
conclusions. You jump to conclusions already.
No, what do you mean jump to conclude?
You said too much. Like you made an emphasis on the fact about too much.
yeah, because I mean that's what it's telling me right here, which is what I
Yeah,
asked
but
you at the
but but
beginning.
at the
It says
same time,
evidence suggests
eat
that
a
some
little bit of
people.
still do the same thing to a cell.
Right, but how can I
And
back that?
and for one, you was just saying about having all this oxygen. I showed you that would kill you.
That what?
When you brought up how having more and more oxygen, you're gonna make you bigger and we're gonna make us
Right,
bigger and
yeah,
better. And
yeah.
I instantly said that no, it would kill you. But I didn't mean like, oh, you're gonna drop right then. I'm just saying, period. Oxygen already is doing that job. It's rust. It's water. Oxygen in the air is water. So what is in our blood? Iron. What does iron do? It rusts. You know, that's why when the blood hits the air, it turns, red, and then as it dries, it gets brown and everything else. Ugly.
Right. No, I get what you call it, what you're trying to say, but I'm still trying to figure out if it's the over
Yeah, that's real. Now she right about
what
the DNA.
well, tell me what to look for so I could what you're saying that
Uh,
oxygen kills your cells because I mean everything that
oxidation.
right, okay, what
Just
about
put oxidation,
all right.
or just oxidation in cells would have told you something. I'm telling you. Just take all that out, put oxidation in cells. Leave the cells on there. That's it.
Oxidation in cells.
Or versus cells. Put versus cells. Hold on. No. What did you say about the atom? You said
What?
oxidation. Now go back to that. That says something too.
Go back to what?
Place when cells are exposed to various levels of oxidative stress. Lipids and proteins can, for instance, react with reactive oxygen species to generate compounds with what it said altered structures and ain't talking about shit. How does membrane oxidation affect cell delivery? Nah, slide down. They ain't know nothing.
Why is oxidation bad for cells?
Oh, I gotta go back. Let me go to StreamYard. I'm over here looking on the damn computer with everybody else.
This says oxidation is the loss of electrons or an increase in the oxidation state of an atom, an ion, or a certain atoms in
That's
a
telling you
molecule.
right there. You just lost the energy. You lost the
Right,
electron.
but they don't say nothing about oxygen.
They just said that. What you reread it?
It says oxidation is the loss of electrons
bro,
and the increase in oxidation state of an atom, an
bro.
iron, or a certain
Oxidation
atom
is
of water.
oxygen.
Huh?
Oxidation means oxygen.
Oxidation means lack of oxygen.
No, man. Oxidation. Oxy is bro. That's the word oxygen, brother. That's like saying a graduate is not a and graduation is two different words or something. Like it's too far off. It's the same thing. It means a grad. You know what I mean? Oxygen, oxidation,
It says
oxidize.
oxidation is the process in which a chemical substance changes because of the addition of oxygen,
Thank you. That means the cell changed because of what? The addition of oxygen. This,
right?
yeah. Yeah.
Right, but
Chemical substances. That means the electron and all of that left. All of that was it killed them. It choked the soul out of the cell.
right, but that's it's telling you because of the whatchamacallit, the combination of the metal with oxygen, with the magnesium or metal.
No, that's just one instance. They're just giving you example. They basically putting the word in a sentence for you.
Right, but I mean,
But it's not the only way to think of it.
so you're saying that oxygen kills us in a way that the cells are not reproducing fast enough, and that's why we die because we're breathing.
No, you have to breathe. Yeah, towards it's the Ouroboros. It's the snake with the tail in his mouth. So it's like
Right.
you're killing yourself, but you have to. There's nothing else. And if you were that big of a snake in the universe, there's nothing else to eat but your own ass. I'm just saying. So we have to breathe. You know, that's like if you ask me, we have to smoke.
No,
But they'll tell
we
you,
don't have
oh,
we
smoke is
don't
bad.
have to smoke.
Come on, man. They say smoke is bad. I'd be like, hey, we have to smoke.
Right, but I mean, I mean, smoke ain't good,
Oh yes. Oh, don't. Says who?
huh? It says me.
Oh man, you put on it, man. Smoke is good.
No, because what are you looking for when you smoke? You're looking for
Euphoria,
that enhancement in of what you call it, of well, euphoria, if you want to call it that.
stress
But
relief, stress relief.
no, for fuck the stress release, you're looking for that.
No, hell no. That's the only reason. That's the only thing I care about.
Right, right. Well, then you right. You're doing it because it alleviates something in you, but not because you have to do it. Because whatever's giving you stress, you could just get away from it.
And smoke a blunt.
No, no, that's a band-aid. That's a band-aid.
Yeah. I know. I ain't gonna lie. You already know I stopped for 2 years before. You
Oh
know.
no, I can't stop. I'm not gonna. I ain't even gonna sit here and tell you that I could stop.
I mean, I did it. I
I
did
know
it
that
just,
weed is my addiction.
bro.
I'm not.
I promised to God I wasn't on no kind of probation or nothing like that. I just did it. I just stopped for 2 years. But it'll backfire though, because when you stop eating, when you stop smoking, you start eating.
Right, no,
You
see that
know.
the only
I'm
time
talking.
that the
Might.
only time
I'm
that
talking
I've
about every time you wanted the blood, you might eat some food.
right, the only time that I've stopped smoking is because I'm about to have a whatchamacallit, a drug test for a job that I'm applying for or some shit like that, and I'll stop for about a month or two, and I actually went in
Oh,
and
she talking about smoke ain't no good for you. Talking about prolonging the organ. Sister. What the heck happened to the natives? I don't understand how they survived. Like people was doing this way back in the times of Jesus.
Right, but
They
the
speak of them
natives
being in the tents.
the
And
natives survived because the amount of smoke that you're smoking is not even a percentage of what the natives were smoking. The natives were smoking maybe once every fucking month.
stop that, man. Stop it, man.
Man,
Stop that, man.
no, the natives, the
You got
natives.
y'all got to be crazy. The natives, that's like saying they drunk alcohol once a year.
No, the alcohol is a drug,
No, no, they drink alcohol all day, every day.
right? Because it's a drug.
Yeah, but they was smoking every day too.
Nah, I don't know about smoking every day.
The man, bro,
You've been watching too many
everybody
cowboys
in the
and
tent
Indian
gonna get out.
movies, bro.
Bro, that's the only thing the word chief mean. The word chief don't mean nothing else. You
You've
feel
been
me? I don't
watching
want to
too
hear
many
nothing else
movies.
they talking
No,
about.
no, that's too big. That's too. You've been watching too many cowboys and Indians movies, bro. No,
Nah, bro.
no.
No, man. I'm telling you. That's that Hindu Kush.
I'm not gonna say that they, I'll give it probably as much as
She say the native smoke. What?
ritualistically ritualistically maybe once a week or whatever, but every day, nah, nah. They
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
an addiction. That's an addiction.
Nah,
So
natural
you guys done
euphoria
dicking
ain't.
around? Are you guys done dicking around?
We don't want to fight. We don't want to fight.
Okay, so Tass, I sent a link to your Facebook page if you don't mind in
Let me
Messenger.
to my Facebook page.
It ain't gonna do nothing but say I'm
Calico,
right. It's gonna say
Calico.
I'm right. It's gonna say Calico right.
No, y'all switched topics like a half hour, an hour ago and shit. I went
No,
ate me a
no, you
salad,
went 3 hours on the dog
whatever.
and didn't give up.
That's what the topic is.
No, we were talking
That's what
about
the topic.
plants. We were talking about plants, animals, not one animal.
Calico, can
Animal.
you Calico? Can you read that? Calico, can you read that
She wants
or
you to read
something
what the white man said.
or other?
Yeah,
If
she's talking
not,
about designer dolls. There was no such thing as
oh,
a designer doll back in the day.
right, exactly.
It
That's
come
what
from.
he's saying.
But you got
Taz,
to see? Look, everything you're gonna read is gonna talk about hybrid, 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 hybrid. But you act like hybrid means something else.
can't you just read this one fucking paragraph?
All right, I'm gonna read it.
It
It
may
says
be the first genetically
Auburn
modified
The
dog.
veterinary professor
what
comments
topic
on
is what
designer
topic
dogs
is
and dog breathing. Dr. Bruce Smith of
yeah.
Auburn University's College of Veterinary Medicine answers questions about so-called designer
You ain't got to
dogs
read it up. You should have went
and,
right to that good stuff.
and
No,
dog breeding.
yeah. What are designer dolls? Yeah.
Ah, damn all that.
What are designer dogs? These
Watch
days,
this.
people use the term designer dogs to refer to
Culture.
new mixes of breeds. However, I think that is a misnomer. Technically, all domestic dogs are designer dogs. The domestic dog
Domestic.
may be the first genetically modified organism created by
Oh,
humans. Ever since
GMO.
a few wolves with gene variants that made them more curious or less fearful of humans started hanging around the campfires of our ancestors, we have been manipulating the genetics of dogs. Over the past 20,000 or so years, we humans have intentionally bred dogs by selecting parents with desirable traits
I
and
said
then
all that.
deciding which of their offspring's best matches our needs: hunting, herding, hauling, etc. Interestingly, most modern dog breeds have been derived within the past 300 to 400 years. Many of those were created by crossbreeding two or more early breeds to give some new, desirable combination of characteristics. The Labradoodle, the dog that started the current designer dog phenomenon, is no different. Wally Conran, originator of the breeds, was looking for the personality of a Labrador retriever combined with the hypoallergenic coat of a poodle. He had a specific need, and just like everyone that preceded him, he selected parents based on the traits he wanted to see in an offspring. However,
And we
many
ain't got to keep reading that 'cause we ain't read the last
no,
stuff.
this is interesting.
Huh?
I want to read the whole
We
thing.
had to
Hold
read
on,
it
hold
on.
on,
The
hold
reader
on,
was
hold
way
on, hold on.
faster than you.
Let,
And what
let
we
him
did.
read.
Hold on, hold on, hold
Nah,
on,
you
hold on,
shut
hold
it
on.
down. I gotta shut it down.
Hold
You
on,
got your
hold on.
little one point.
I gotta finish
Hey
the. I
sis, you
gotta
got
finish
one
the.
point. You got one
Taz,
little point.
don't let him shut you
I gotta
down.
Hey,
I gotta finish
Don't
the
let him
hey,
shut
paragraph.
no, hey, we couldn't even
I
let the
have
reader
to
read.
finish the
no,
paragraph.
no. This
Man,
is what
I have
the
to
subject
finish
was
the
that's it,
about.
paragraph.
right?
And you're calling me crazy.
Hold on, both of you. Hold on. I gotta finish the paragraph. However, many other individuals seeing a market for interesting combinations and a potential for profit started making all kinds of crosses, many with no real focus is needed. That focus needed is important because it drives selections of only dogs, those dogs that actually have the desired trait. And in reality, that's not as simple as just breeding a Labrador retriever to a poodle and training their puppies to guide the blind. In fact, the genetics of these crosses even raise some of very serious questions about the suitability of these dogs for their intended purposes. All right, now that I finished that, I had to finish that whole thought because it was a whole. It was gonna. I was gonna have to go back and read it my damn self. But
Hey,
go ahead, brother. Go
hey,
ahead.
trash all of that.
Well, I
Hey,
can't trash it all. I could
oh yeah,
tell
you gotta
that,
get rid of
I could
it
tell
don't do
that
nothing but prove everything I said.
proved what
Every
no
word
well,
I
but
use is
it proved some
look,
it didn't prove it didn't prove, but it
so
gave
it proved everything I said. It proved
no
the domestication process and everything I
yeah
told you.
yeah,
It
Taz,
said
but it
everything I
Taz,
also
told you.
you,
it also explained
It called the domestication
Taz,
process
you can see,
GMO.
you can see
That's
how
the
I
only
said
thing that
all
she
dogs
even
are
said.
hybrid. Taz, you can't
right,
see
but
how I
it
said
tells
all
you,
dogs are hybrid and was trying to prove my
but
I've
point.
been
And
saying
what
all
you
that.
gonna do?
I said
All
I've
day.
been told you that though. But you don't, but you saying a hybrid is something else. Like this white guy right here.
GMO. Do you see GMO, Negro?
Look, that
GMO.
don't be
Genetically modified
look. Somebody
organism.
put that in. Look, so just because he said it don't mean much. It really
Well,
don't.
everything you read, you believe.
No,
So how
hell, I
come
don't. I ain't never in my
you
life.
believe this shit?
See, look at that. That's wrong, sis. But anyways,
Listen,
for
Taz,
when I tell
this is
you
what I was
before you
saying at
read
the
anything,
beginning. All
before you
dogs
read this,
are hybrids. GMO, genetically modified, all of them. All of them.
look,
All
look,
so
animals.
this
you
All
got
sis,
one
plants.
I'm not
person that
gonna
think
All
like
deny
that.
it,
flowers.
sis. I'm not gonna deny it. This brought some insight to me as to where you were coming from. Does it explain everything
I
that you were
already got the
saying?
real
No,
No,
mind to
it
prove my
didn't.
point.
No, it didn't.
I already got
Only
the
thing it said was
it
GMO.
prove
didn't.
my
It
point.
said dogs are GMO. That's the only thing.
But
And it don't prove it. It just that's his theory. That's his
right,
theory.
but GMO means genetically modified. So
Yeah,
that's
and
what
you
he
gotta
thinks that
understand that look. Watch this. So
Created in the lab.
so sis, that's the whole point. That's why I'm saying he's being misleading like you, because you gotta understand that there's no way that they trying to tell you that the creation of dogs was done in a lab. And we talking about dogs from 20,000 years ago,
Yeah, so that's not the white
two
man
thousand
doing that.
years ago,
That's
1,500. It don't
that's
matter.
us. That's us. We
right,
can
but
No,
he's
stop
telling
blaming the
it
you
white
wasn't
man
happening.
for everything.
he's telling
Some of
you
these
that
Look,
over
scientists
the
was
past
already here.
he
look,
said
That's
right here
my
look,
over the
point.
look,
past
look, look,
That's
look,
my
thousands
point.
or
look,
so
sis.
years
What
we
you're
have
not understanding is how you're going along with him, but he's making it trying to normalize what they finna do, which is really create a GMO doggy, and it's
Over
gonna
the
be
past
great
thousand
because
years,
because y'all see me I already told you all of the other dogs are GMO, but it's not true. It's not.
right now. Well, he's not speaking of only 2,000 years. He makes
thank you.
reference to
I said
20,000 plus.
21st. That's the first thing I said. I said
Thank you.
20,000 or 2,000
Uh-uh.
or
All this time y'all been
500.
talking about that other shit. I've been trying to find this to
Right,
let you
no,
know. Like
he
That
I'm
ain't
not
nothing.
tripping.
And
I'm
and
not
look, sis,
tripping.
but you eating it up like soup, thinking that he's trying to say that some scientific shit was going on that long ago. He's not
Cass,
saying that.
what did you just read? What did you think?
Yeah, from my perspective, I read that these animals are being for the past 20 plus thousand years have been genetically modified, and to me, genetically modified has to be
So so obviously y'all believe everything y'all read is what y'all just showed
no,
the
no.
whole world, bro.
We believe
See
everything
why
you
you
read, though. We
why
believe
you
everything
talking in
you
that?
read.
You the first one to say, Calico, why that we shouldn't speak on absolutes, but you are telling us that when we read something,
All his
this
time is
is what
supposed
we
to
thought
read.
of. That
All his
that's
time is
Bro,
supposed to read.
bro.
absolutes, and
No,
that's
no,
not
no. This is what y'all have to do. You have to say that this is exactly what he said. That don't make it the truth, bro. Come on, man. Get that out y'all.
I didn't
Cass,
say it makes it the
Cass,
truth, but
Bro,
Cass.
you
there
gotta
is some
If
truth in this.
Cass, if you
look
take
at what
this
you but you
and
agreeing with
do
it.
research,
I
Oh
don't
yeah,
think you
I
and
am.
understand that
do
part.
your wrong research, you're gonna find out that what I was saying in the beginning is what I meant. Don't just
Look,
take him. Take this and use this to now go and research further. Do a fucking PowerPoint about it. I'm telling you, this is all I was on in the beginning. It's like those bitches are GMO. They hybrid. They're not made by nature. They're created by
I
man.
agree with you with that
Okay.
look,
I
look.
agree with you with
All
that
y'all
in the
wrong.
beginning, but the whole the part that that I'm not I know what I understood from what I read as far as it being genetically modified. Now, as far as what occurred 20,000 years ago, all I could do is just assume based on
Or research or research
what he's
or
offering
research.
from his perception or from
No,
wherever he.
or research. Now that you got something to go on, you do your research, right?
Oh no, I'm
That's
going
what
to.
we
Oh,
do.
you best believe that
What is there to research? What is y'all gonna research 20,000 years ago? What? What? What?
What do you mean what?
Y'all ain't gonna
It,
research nothing about no 20,000 years ago and no GMO, man. You gotta understand the
how
man
come
was being facetious because those are modern terms that he can influence you with. That's not no damn way of thinking way back then. Genetically modified, brother. And bro,
so, so
no.
what is it called
And
then?
bro, anytime you talking about GMO, think of a petri dish, brother. Maybe our ancestors did some things with the petri dish. We created that kind of thing, but that don't mean that the damn doggy was created in a damn petri dish. Like we playing with dog nuts and getting his sperm and doing these kind of things with these animals and putting it in a petri dish and
So you're
swirling it
saying
up and watching it grow.
that those things were not within the capabilities of the people back then.
Look, you just said in nature, a hybrid ain't even goddamn possible, which is ridiculous. Like it don't happen in nature. You know what I mean? What I told you, you're not gonna find a farm full of such. Even though you might find it in one little place where two different kind of trees met up.
How do two trees meet up when they're always in the stationary
What?
in the same place?
So Florida and Georgia don't meet. So there's
What?
no point at that that the Georgia apple and the Florida orange are ever gonna see each other. Like no way. You
Well, I
know,
mean, if you actually believe there's an invisible border that separates Florida and Georgia,
no, it's
then yeah,
nature.
I guess
It's
so. But I mean,
nature.
hey, but the
No,
fact
it's
of the
nature,
matter is
brother.
that Georgia and Florida are one
Bro,
land in the
it's nature.
is nature,
Nature
right?
do what it want to do,
Georgia and Florida are nature in
bro.
itself. You can't say that the
Bro,
trees
no,
from
you're not
Florida
listening.
meet the
You're not
trees
listening.
from
No, ain't
brother.
none of y'all got the
Listen.
fruit. Ain't none of y'all got the fruit we got down here, brother.
And
It's impossible.
that's based on the fact that the higher you go
You're not
in
higher.
huh.
You're not higher.
Listen, can I finish the conversation, or are you gonna do the Yasini and every time I try to talk, you're gonna stop me? I mean, because if it's gonna be that way, if the higher you go in the United States map into the northern states, the colder it gets. So obviously, the shit that grows over there with you, where you're right at the beach, where you come outside and blow a fart, and that shit's gonna
So it's not an imaginary line then.
that no what no. You said Georgia and no, you said Florida and what?
Duh, Georgia.
Okay, you said Florida and Georgia. Those are imaginary lines.
Bro, you don't have to preach that to me. I'm giving you the truth, the real deal. Nature. You ain't, bro. It's gonna be
you're
a
saying
cutoff
that the
point.
nature in
It's bro.
Florida
It's
and
just
the
like
nature
saying
in
two
Georgia are
oceans, bro. It's just like saying a salt water and a fresh water. They're gonna have that meet up point where they don't cross that line.
but they're
It's
not
really
gonna
a
mix.
line, and it's
But they're
not
not gonna
imaginary.
mix. But they're
It's not
not gonna
imaginary.
mix. But they're not gonna mix.
It can at that
They're gonna
point.
mix. No,
It has to. It has
no.
to at
Do I
that
have
point.
to show you? Do I have to
It
show
has
you
to
that
at that
oceans
little
don't mix?
point, bro.
Oceans
It's
do
not about
not mix.
mixing. It's about what you want to call it, kissing. They gonna kiss.
No, oceans do not mix.
They're gonna kiss. Then how about that? You happy? I didn't say nothing about mixing. I'm telling you that they have a cutoff point,
No,
and it's not
I know.
imaginary.
I didn't say you said something. No, I'm making sure that you know that you understand that yes, things meet up, but they don't mix because you're saying that
Bro,
these things naturally happen. You know, they
bro,
the Atlantic Ocean ain't meets if it meets with the Pacific Ocean, they don't create a brand new ocean. They don't mix
bro,
ocean
bro,
that meet
bro.
but
The only
do
oceans that
not
ain't gonna,
mix.
only waters don't mix is salt water and fresh water. That's the only thing that don't mix. Everything else is one body of water.
So
Everything is either salt
so
or
can
fresh
you tell me
water.
what's happening
Everything.
here, brother? Can you tell me
Huh?
what's happening here with these both of these salt
I
waters?
already told you that.
These are both two bodies of salt water.
There ain't no man. Zoom in on that and see
Zoom
what it
in on
reads.
it.
Let me see what it reads.
It said the place where two oceans meet in the Gulf of Alaska.
And that's all it say. It don't say nothing about no two bodies of salt water, brother. That's
Uh,
fresh water and salt water, brother. That's
the
fresh water and salt water. You
place.
can look at the water and tell.
You could look at the water and tell what,
What, bro? Bro, I'm over here in Florida. I know what the Gulf look like, and I know what the Atlantic look like.
bro.
On the West Coast, we
I'm
got
from the since you wanna measure dicks about who where you're from. I'm right. I was born right on top of the fucking equator, so I think I know what the oceans on both sides of the thing have in a
you
country
don't
that's
remember. You
way
don't
smaller
remember.
than
You don't
Florida. So
remember.
we, huh?
You don't remember.
No, ain't no. You don't. That's not shit that you just forget. That's not shit that you just
All you
forget.
know is the Gulf of Mexico.
No. What the fuck? The Gulf of Mexico? That's so you're saying, bro, if you don't know your geography, please do not say that. Please do not say that. All we know is the
So
Gulf of
so you're
Mexico.
not in the Gulf.
Huh? No,
You
did I say I wasn't in the Gulf? But what I'm saying, oh, so I'm asking you, since you want to ask that question, are you saying that the Gulf of Mexico is the only water that touches the Central America, in specific Guatemala? Are you saying that's the only water that touches Guatemala is the Gulf
Central
of Mexico?
America, Central America only getting the
I'm
Gulf.
talking about Guatemala, the Central America. You're saying that
Central
Guatemala is
America
only
getting the
touched.
Gulf of Mexico. That's like Florida.
No, then by the standards of your invisible what you call it lines, Guatemala is not touched by the Gulf of Mexico. It never touches the Gulf of Mexico because Mexico is on the way.
Mm-hmm.
So no, there is the Pacific Ocean that touches Guatemala, and there is the Atlantic Ocean that touches Guatemala on both different places. We don't even. I mean, just so we're not uh, Gulf of Mexico images. The Gulf of Mexico. You see where Guatemala is at?
Uh,
Nowhere near the Gulf of Mexico by standards of the invisible lines that claim that the Yucatan Peninsula and Cancun are part of Mexico, which they never were. But that's not what touches. We Guatemala has nothing absolutely to do with the Gulf of Mexico. Nothing. It don't
Shit,
even
where you at? Right there on that map.
down here, all the way down here with the Caribbean
Oh, you ain't
Ocean.
got no water. You ain't got no water.
So where did the Pacific Ocean go, brother? It just this. So you're saying
Oh,
that
my bad.
under
You on the other side. Damn, you got the Pacific. Yeah,
here
see,
we
I ain't got
go.
the Pacific. I got the
Right here,
Atlantic.
here we go. Now you can see it. Now you see that
Yeah.
we got the Caribbean
Yeah, you
Ocean, the
got the
Pacific
Gulf. You
Ocean,
got the Gulf and the
and
Pacific. Like
we
you
got
just like California. You got that Pacific.
right. But on the other side, we also got the Caribbean and the Atlantic over
Atlantic.
here where Cuba is at, right here by Belize.
Yeah, the Atlantic Ocean. You got it. You ain't got no
Right.
Gulf though then. You ain't
Right.
got the
No, we
Gulf.
don't got no Gulf. We have nothing to do with the Gulf of Mexico by standards of this invisible lines.
Now what you were saying about the Atlantic and the Pacific, since
That
you
they
said you
don't.
seen both of them.
Oh, I was trying to show you the hold on oceans that meet two oceans meet but don't meet sea water. This one seawater and freshwater. It's showing it. Uh, let's see what this is going to show, just for shits and giggles. Hold on.
I don't know why
Um,
you did that. Now you should did that backstage till it was ready. You know how you know what they're gonna do.
oh, yeah, I see what you're
There's
saying.
only one big ocean, and people just gave different names to its parts. Well, you'll be amazed how vivid the borders between them are.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to keep this going because they're. I mean, I could throw out the whatchamacallit out there just for to make sure that we have a disclaimer out there. But but there's something that prevents the mixing of the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean. All right, and it's within their I guess their genetics, if you want to say that, their molecular structure. If you don't want to say genetics, does
See,
it
no, see, it's just even if they were the same body of water, which I know they can't be.
right?
Oh, see,
They
see,
look
now
right
you
there.
see what I
Right
mean
there
by
is
fresh
showing.
water.
Right there
You
is
look,
showing you. Look,
look,
that's why
look.
they don't mix.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I mean by fresh
Because
water. You
the
see that
levels of
little,
salt are different. That's why they don't
bro.
mix.
That's why we call it fresh water. Look at that low
No, they
level,
both have salt.
bro. Bro, look at that low. Look at that low level of salt. That's why we call it fresh water.
No, freshwater don't. Does freshwater have salt in it?
Yes, of course. A lake has salt. What you mean? Ain't no water that damn fresh.
Yeah, the river.
No, a well because it's rainwater.
No, the
That's
river
it,
water.
bro. Ain't no damn. What river is that clean like you talking?
No, not well. It's no
Why would
longer
you
that
say,
clean. It's no
bro?
longer
There's
that
no
clean.
body of water in the world that ain't got no salt in it.
The
But that
best
they just
filter
showed you
in the
fresh water.
world, the best filter to exist in the history of humankind is found in a river, brother. The
No,
cleanest
it ain't.
water you could drink is in a river.
Nope. Niagara Falls.
And you do realize that Niagara Falls is
Those are
it's
lakes.
a cascade that is
Lake.
falling from a river.
Those are lakes.
Oh my God.
Great Lakes, baby.
Yes, created man-made lakes, not by nature,
Bro,
brother.
bro. You know what, man? That's like saying the Mississippi River is man-made. What are you talking about? It's
Oh my.
all been
What
terraformed. We
what what
terraformed the
does
Nile River.
what does
We
a
te-
river
we
that goes across the whole United States have to do with a big dumbass body of
It's
water like
man-made.
a lake?
It's
No.
man-made.
No, you're assuming that because one tree is
No,
man-made, that the other one's supposed to be also.
no, no,
So
I agree. I, ain't, I don't know
it's
what you
man
talking about with the
made.
Great Lakes.
The Great
It's
Lakes
man made, but
are not
dogs.
natural,
It's man made, but dogs ain't.
huh?
It's
What you
man
saying,
made,
sis?
but dogs ain't. I'm
If you
still
don't
on the original
understand,
point. I've been listening to y'all
no,
do all that.
the original point was not dogs. That was just one little point.
So
The
what?
real point is hybrid versus natural. Now you
Yes.
saying that's your point. You're right. It's your point.
Okay. From the beginning.
Yep. To the end.
Yes. So we're 3 hours in. We're 3 hours in.
Yes, we're three
Everybody's
hours
made their
in.
point. Okay.
Uh,
We ain't 3 hours in. You talking about y'all jumping the gun? Can I? Oh, it must be like the Jackson
We're
Six thing
looking at
again.
the clock. We're 2:45. We're 2:45 and
This
some
must be
to
like the
go.
Jackson Six.
That's
yeah,
Calico,
but
you're gonna get a whipping. You're gonna get a whipping.
we have a
Yeah, it
lot of
was fun.
families still with us. We got 15 people
What?
watching,
Wait,
so
wait,
we
wait,
appreciate
wait,
y'all
wait,
with the
Taz.
journey.
What do you say? What do you say? What do you say? Calico,
What?
you're going to get a whipping by your mother.
Hey, I ain't coming home tonight. I ain't even coming home no more. Nah, I mean, you know how it be. Hey,
What,
that's when you
Calico,
stay. That's
if
when
you're
you
not
stay the
gonna
night at
come
your
home
homeboy
tonight,
house.
hey, no. If you're not coming home tonight, then leave your keys on the kitchen table.
Nah, I can't. Even, I'm. You know, I really got to go out of town and work for like a whole week. You know, you ought to be calmed down by then anyway. So that's perfect. You know.
Yeah. Leave your keys on the kitchen table.
Hey,
Well, we
I'm
Surely you
already
heard
in
that before.
Orlando. I'm already out of town right now.
Surely you heard that before. Your mama said, leave your keys on the kitchen table.
What's that? Hey, damn. Hey, this phone ain't shit. Boom, boom, boom. Hey, I'm all at you up, big.
well, we appreciate everybody.
Please, please
Appreciate the
to help Pop
panel.
out. Please to help
Thank,
Pop
thank,
out.
thanks for everybody that joined us on the little journey of the debate of where is
Hey,
my
I'm like James Brown. I'm back. I'm back. Hell nah. Hey, y'all hold on. I'm throwing my cape off. Let me take my cape off, man. Hey, nah, it's 3:39. I gotta get up. If y'all got lucky, 'cause I ain't even really get to finish proving my point. Y'all, but y'all, hey, y'all know y'all got lucky, right? This Taz just said some other crazy stuff. I can't even prove him wrong right now. Man. I ain't got damn shit.
we gotta do another one, with some debatable subject or whatever. If you
Miss-
if the
Mr.
community,
I
Goodberger
love
in the
you,
building.
Kings. I love you, Kings.
yeah,
Hey,
if the
God
community
is
I
needs
love you
Aboriginal. I
both.
used
I
to hate
love you. I love you. Yes,
Morgan, Miss
gotta
Morgan.
go.
My boy, my brother, Music Land,
What?
Tribe Tides. You know, all y'all. We appreciate y'all and
yeah.
all them new faces too.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we appreciate everybody for joining us, Mr.
Yeah, baby.
Goodburger. It's better to be late than never to arrive. So we appreciate greatly.
And y'all ain't even get to really learn because
Yeah.
I ain't teach y'all nothing. Y'all let these people lie to y'all
Okay.
tonight. Nah, I'm messing with you.
Check
Well,
it
we
out.
Hey,
Check it
appreciate
out.
you.
Shout
Make
out.
sure that
Shout
you
out to the
you.
goddess Aboriginal from Yasini in the shout out to Music Land from Yasini. I love you.
Well, we appreciate
I
everybody.
do.
We thank you for joining us. It was a hell of a ride. Um, we're gonna do a couple of these more or whatever. Before we leave, if we could have everybody just, we're gonna start with the king himself, the
It's going
neighborhood
down. It's
man,
going
etymologist.
down.
man. Hey, I just want a rematch because this was like a handicap match. It was two against one. But you know what I'm saying? I still feel like I made more 3 pointers. They made more 1 pointers and 2 pointers. You know what I'm saying? But I made 3 pointers. You know what I'm saying? Like I think it was going over the heads. And I'm surprised because I'm dealing with higher intelligent being, but it still goes over heads sometimes. You feel me? But we're gonna go over the word hybrid probably forever. Every time y'all see us on here, I might make it a teaching point about words like hybrid, domestication, oxidation, all of that. That's what it was. Yeah. Hey Taz, next time I'm telling you, oxidating them cells. I'm gonna tell you about it. I'm gonna
All
holler at
right,
y'all. I'm getting
we
sleepy.
gonna definitely discuss that again. Empress Yasini, can you tell the people who you are, where they could find you?
I can. I am Yasini in the house, and that's where you can find me on YouTube. You can find me as Denise Grant on Facebook. And if you don't see me sitting in the midst of my brothers, my two kings, Calico and Taz, we're going to bring it to you however we have to do it. Sometimes we might have to do it like this. We might have to decipher some shit. We might have to go at it. We might. We just might. But I promise you, with the three of us, trio Dios is going to happen with you. That's what we're here for you. Peace and love to everybody in trio Dios land.
Most definitely, most definitely.
Love
It
you,
was
my brother.
the love is mutual, sis. We appreciate you.
You,
We
you know
love
we
you.
love you.
We love you. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining
Yes.
us today. It was a hell of a show. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again at a later time. And with that said, you know who I am. I'm your brother Taz. You can find me under the Taz Show on all the platforms. So feel free to do that. Remember that believe only half of what you see and nothing that you hear. And with that, we're gonna leave everybody the exact same way as that we came to you. In peace.